Except it
Let's see here. All right, Twitch is on. Is YouTube
better
on?
have some. Better have that fucking
Yeah.
stew ready to go, son.
Hold on.
Been
Is YouTube
playing.
showing up yet? There it goes. All right, so both of them are running now. I'm gonna go out driving later.
You still DoorDash and shit like that?
Yeah, Uber Eats pays better on the holidays, so I'll be doing Uber Eats today and tomorrow.
If you did, it's cool.
It ain't gonna be like last year
Welcome.
though. Last year I made a
How do you like the
killing.
service industry?
You know, I can't stand stupid people, dude. Neither can
Give it
mom.
to me.
Mom's
Let
the
me answer
same
that.
way. She does DoorDash.
No, I'm talking about. Okay, so I've been in this business, the restaurant. Well, you're like a splinter of the business I'm in. I've been in almost 25 years now.
Yeah, maybe you could
Management
explain
for
something
50.
to me though.
So how does it make you feel when someone like just tries to just projecting their bad day and their ego on you when you had nothing to do with it and stiff you in the tip? Well, you worked really hard to make them happy.
Oh,
How about
I
that?
let them know
You
I'm
know that
pissed
feeling?
off. I let them know I'm
Yeah, you
pissed
don't have a
off.
boss. Imagine you couldn't do that because there's a boss. Actually, I
You
don't
know
know what the
what?
boss ladies.
After what I went through at Lincoln, if somebody gives me shit, I give it right back. I don't even fucking hesitate anymore.
No, we're not talking about that. I'm talking about your. Yeah, maybe this doesn't translate. Okay, you're door dashing, right? You arrive to the restaurant, right? You double
Uh,
check the bags, so because you want whoever you're going to deliver it to be happy with it, so you get a good tip, blah blah blah. You don't want anything to go wrong, right? Let's say you did that part, and when you get there, they say something's wrong that you checked. Like I wanted three ranches, like I saw the ranch, whatever. Anything like that happen? Have you ever had like someone just try to take your dignity away from you in front of you?
oh
Oh,
yeah,
you're
and I
good.
sit there and laugh, and I tell them, you know what I tell them? I said, it's not my job to give you extra crap. It's not in their rules and regulations. So if you don't like it, you have to take it up with the app. That's
This
what I
is
tell
face to
them.
face over the phone or text.
This is face to face.
Face to cool. All right, face to face. So
And then they
right when they
get,
did it,
but he got
before
to,
you
but
said
you have to
anything
understand
back,
one other thing really
how
quick.
does he rate? Like, weren't you kind of like, what the fuck? Who the fuck do you think you are?
Where the
Right?
hell am I? I'm not at my camp. I'm at somebody else's camp. What the
Isn't it
fuck?
amazing how strangers will fucking talk to you that way over like food?
Dude, why am I not at my
Tell
campsite? I'm at somebody else's campsite. What the fuck is this?
you want me to invite? I'm in mine. You want to invite you to mine?
Yeah, just invite me to yours.
Hey, you got it, buddy. Should I form a posse first? I'm gonna do that.
Why am
Yeah,
I
I
at
got
this
a big old
person's
posse.
fucking
Hold on,
campsite?
you just sit tight, bud. You sit tight. You sit tight. Friendly fire off.
No,
Let's
I've had
see.
people, I'll receive
Oof.
an order, dude, and right away the person be like, what's taking so long? I'm like, what do you mean what's taking so long?
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
fucking got your fucking order.
That shit. That's what I'm talking about. And you're like, who the fuck do you think you are? Did you get that invite?
No.
Try again. What about that? What about? I'm gonna do it from the other menu, Xbox menu.
Just do it through the
Are you getting
party.
any of these?
I'm getting nothing.
All right, hold up. It's not it's an in-game one, so let's try. I know I'm doing this right. I'm gonna try it through the home button. Take invite to my game. Boom. You get that.
Yeah, I got that one.
Yeah.
And I
Hey, no,
had, and I had this
right? But
happen.
people are fucking. They're awful, dude.
No,
Give
they're
them
just
alcohol.
dumb.
That's what I deal with.
So what happened was is with that one, and the person was being like a real asshole. So I'm like, you know what? Wait till they see how big I am. They're gonna shut the fuck up and probably won't say a word. Sure enough, as
See,
soon as I got to the door, they
you've always
didn't
had
say a
it.
word. And I went to them and I
I
said, and I showed them. I
fuck
said,
you.
here, right here on the
Fuck
fucking phone
you,
is when I
dude.
accepted
That
your
was-
order. So they don't say
You
a
know what
word
I
after
do?
that.
I go into my bar to the big regulars who are your size, or they're my customers, but regulars. I'd be like, hey, Eric, you got me. We're gonna fucking throw this guy out. That's what I gotta do. I just jealous, man. I would say. I hold my own though, pal.
I definitely can't stand fucking
I
stupid.
don't. I don't have that initial intimidation factor you have. Oh, there you are. Is that your little blue dot there?
Might be.
Hello, guy. I'll whoop your ass in this game now. I bet you I could.
We're at your campsite.
Yeah. Probably gotta invite you to my posse. That's what I didn't do right. All right. Invite the posse. Crash and burn. It's not. Oh, you got at least. You're in too many posses, bro. That's why I can't invite you.
Oh,
You gotta get off some posse. Save some posse for the rest of us.
what the
Hey, about Uncle Bill. That's fucking cool. I like Uncle Bill. Um, Arizona is a lot
hell?
like Nevada.
I
There's Las
shouldn't be.
Vegas, Nevada.
Oh wait, you got two posses here. You got one that's locked and one that's open. The fuck?
I'm leading one of them.
Yeah,
Hold
that
on, let
one.
me
So
figure
I'll
this
get
out.
rid of this one then.
I started a persistent posse. That's like the one with 7 people.
All right.
Invite to posse. I still can't invite you, bro.
Hold on.
Maybe I have too
Hold
many
on.
people. Do I have too many people in my posse? Oh, there's the one. Okay, I'm gonna disband that one.
All right, should be able to
I
invite
got
me
rid of
now.
that. I got rid of the one extra one.
Yo, Johnny, what's
And
up? Merry Christmas Eve. I got my brother on the
what a red tip.
headset. Yeah,
I
rib
can invite
tips.
you. Here you go.
All right.
Oh, what's up, my boy? It is.
Yeah. So hey, do you want me to call Uncle Bill later and give him your number, or do you want to call him?
I'll talk about it. Speaking of which, so Arizona is a lot like Nevada. They have Phoenix, we have Las Vegas, and the rest of the whole state is just fucking empty desert. And then we have some suburbs. I guarantee you it's either Scottsdale, Glendale, Phoenix area. So there's Phoenix, and outside it is Glendale, Scottsdale. It's all beautiful area. It's like Cleveland. So Cleveland, outside that is ghetto and garbage. Black people in Cleveland, Phoenix, Las Vegas, Mexicans. The farther you go out, old white people are retiring. And so you go farther out, you have like Havasu. A little farther is the Hualapai Mountains, where I like to go. A little farther, boom, you're in Nevada, an hour away from Las Vegas. I guarantee he's in the Phoenix area. That'd be cool. So many old white people, just like Orlando or Tampa Bay or Fort Lauderdale. Does that
Damn,
make any
these
sense?
are some easy fucking dailies here. Holy shit, these are easy.
Who cares about dailies? How much money is enough there, buddy?
Oh, it's dailies are gold. It ain't money.
How much gold is enough there, buddy? What are you gonna spend it on?
I don't know.
What are you gonna buy? I haven't played this in like 6 months, dude. And I don't play. I just do it here for the Christmas update. And I made some stew. I'll get you some.
I just made that stew.
You did make that stew. That's why I said make 2 piece. I haven't played in a while, though. All right.
Wait a minute. You got 6 more goods so you can sell. Mine's full. You got low
I have,
materials. You need to do some hunting, son.
son. I didn't see
Yeah.
hunt. We're either gonna do call to arms or shit on killing. Like, you look great. Look at this guy. You're a mountain man.
Yep. Got my Christmas gear on.
All right, let's give your watchers a show. How many people are watching along here? Anyone?
That what?
How many people are watching along with us?
Oh, right now it's just one. I just started the stream.
All
You
right.
have to give it some
Well, let's
time.
give the guy a show. I made a mark on that roadblock. We'll go murder it.
Yeah. Getting some
Now
ammo.
it's real close. Do you want to go in super sneaky style, quiet, or do you want to just go murder it?
It don't matter. Just remember, we're not in an invite-only lobby.
What the fuck you talk about? Let's go murder these people. All right, I'm bringing a bow and hatchets, dude. I know you. Get you up there.
Switching my ammo from regular to express.
You stay right there, Mr. Horse. Shh, 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 shh. How do I just tell my horse to stay? How do I put my up that way? It's been a while. What can my horse tell? There it is. Stay. Okay. All right, let's go fucking murder him. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna sneak left down the beach.
I'm on the right.
I have my bow ready. Preferably, I want to fucking hatchet these dudes. I miss the sound of a tomahawk going.
I'm just gonna walk right up to one of them.
Wait. Well, let me get a shot. Like at least like get a little lock on. All right, I have a lock on the guy to the left behind the wagon.
I'm just walking right up to this motherfucker.
Are you just gonna walk up and say what's up? All right.
He says he can't have me stop here.
Let's go.
I'm about to die.
Oh, I see that.
Oh,
Yep.
there we go.
Oh, pimp down. Pimp down. Pimp down. Pimp in distress.
He did. Just chopping him down.
Okay. I have a good idea. Let's get that stew. And oh, there it is. Okay. All right, fine, bitches. Let's see if I remember how to get my some stew. How do I eat shit? Is that one? Yeah, there it is. That minty prime beef, son. Ladies and gentlemen, some rib tips.
These fuckers on the horses are pissing me off.
Okay. Let's crouch good.
Alright, there we go. Slice and dice.
Crouch is A. Okay. Ah, there's a little bit of adjustment. That was a good little warm up.
Wanted to get the rust off.
Yeah. I just now remembered how to do like the eagle vision, whatever, you know. And so I was trying to crouch, I would jump instead, you know, that type of shit. All right, now let's get down to business. I think we should go back to camp and eat some stew. It's right up the road. I want to get my hat back too. So we're going right over here. You want to hop on? Eh?
I'm looting. I already got a Tennessee
Why?
whiskey bottle off these guys. Why not?
Why? What is it? We're just here to murder because you don't need any more money. Money's obsolete at this point, dude.
I don't know.
What are you gonna buy? What? I ran into a fucking big rock. I wouldn't call it a rock. I'd call it a cliff. And the horse face planted. Like, and I went flying like Ric Flair over their fucking turnbuckle. But the horse just kind of went. I called my horse. He's like, nope. Yeah, he ain't responding. He's dead. Here he is. I'm sorry, pal. I know. It's all right. Come here. It's all good. We'll get that hat back, though, kid. Thank you. All right, we're buddies.
I never lost my hat.
Dog, your
Johnny,
horse.
Johnny says, Merry Christmas Eve, fools.
Merry Christmas Eve, third. I'm just going to pimp it. Yeah, here's a little fucking biscuit for your horse. There you go, bud. Hey. Oh, wait, you know what? I won't. You get over to that bow. Let me eat some stew, and then you pick what we do. What do you want to do next there, bud?
I don't care. You got shine at all to sell, or that's double money?
You know what? Great idea. Clean your shit. I do want to get some dynamite. Fuck. I have 2 dynamite volatile. I mean, I'm out of the regular and only have 2 volatile.
Oh, you got a craft then, huh? Yeah, I'm good on that.
I'm just gonna buy it. I'm just gonna buy it.
No, I mean if you wanted a craft volatile, you can only get
I'm
regular.
talking about. I don't have it. I have no regular. That's what I'm saying. But I'm okay with it. Hey, what get you packing right now? What's your loadout?
Mine is Navy's, Evans, and Bolt.
I like that. I like that a lot. You keep that on. You keep that on right now because.
Make sure your weapons are clean if you're doing a call to arms first.
We're not doing call to arms.
Don't do Coulter. That's the one I did.
We're not.
In round 4 is when the fucking assholes with axes come and they throw them at you.
Yeah, I remember how the day, but I'm a good guy. Fuck.
And if it hits you, you're dead.
Alright, on a boat. If you lose your hat, you're a homo.
Looks like we're both fucking homos then.
No, at the end of this mission. If you don't have your hat on, by the time this boat stops, you're a homo.
Oh, you're doing this one? Alright.
We're on a boat, bitch! I'm gonna shoot some shit. Land ahoy, ladies! Landlubbers. You better watch who you talk to. Notice that? Look, we got the same horse. We're both fucking pimping, dude. Look at our jackets.
Land ahoy! Grab that plank and set it down there. Permission.
You and your Raleigh Fingers 1970s porn stash going right
This is
now.
gonna be fucking great. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure you got a big old hairy pubic region there in your fellow there, too.
Johnny
Dude,
says
I like
it's
how it
snowing in
snows
Denver right now. It's gonna be in the
Snow
50s today.
position, too.
God damn it! I'm playing this whole thing. Least folks can do is show up on time.
This is cool, man. I've never played this in the snow.
Train's coming in. Just act natural.
You moronic hick!
Everyone stay right where you are.
I love this guy.
This is ancient Reed
You
history.
better watch it, you
Bureau of
donkey!
Internal Revenue. Lemuel Fact, you are under arrest for the manufacture and distribution of an illegal substance, escaping state custody, running bail, and tax evasion.
Nice glasses,
And today,
nerd.
we will bring the fullest force of the law down upon you.
That's what happens when you get older. You lose your eyesight.
You moronic hick.
You moronic hick. Don't even
Moving it.
Hey, get on the boat.
You hold them off. I'll try and
We're on
stop the
roofies,
engine.
by the way. No auto aim. Nothing, dude. One life. Better not fucking miss. Get on the boat. Let's rock, son. Alright, okay, that's how I take cover. You lose your hat, you're a homo. headshot. 3 headshots. 4 to 5. 4 to 5. That's my brother you shooting at, motherfucker. Right bumper is coming.
Oh, there we go. I had to go hit down on the D-pad.
Tell you what? You want to help on the bridge here, bud? On the right. Connecting the boat to the dock. We'll cover fire, please. Oh! Remember, there's going to be boats on our left, pal.
Already?
Yeah, eventually. I'm just not yet, but yeah, I'm prepared. Is it the left? It's been a while, man. They're easy. Is that you shooting?
Yeah, I'm sure at that small boat.
There he is, yeah.
This doesn't look good at all.
Ah! Nice shot, buddy.
There's more on the boat here.
Now you launched them. You go flying. See that? Is he swimming? That boy's swimming. There's another one. Ah!
This ain't the part with the...
Right,
No,
so
it's not
there's
the
island on
lighthouse yet.
that was the island on the right, and we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait, right? And we're gonna let them run and run and run. There's gonna be like 12 guys that are start running down that beach on the right there, and then they're gonna take cover. But what they take cover behind has a red box we can shoot and blow up. Every single one of them. Remember that movie Braveheart where he goes, "Hold, hold, they'll never take our lives. They'll never take our freedom." Okay, see, I'm running. Don't shoot yet. Get your bullet. Don't shoot. Just wait. Wait. Get your lock on a red box. Wait. They can't hit you. All right, there you go. Good call, bud. Now start blowing them up. That guy? He's dead. So blow them boxes, son. Boom! Boom! Let's see it again. Let's see it again. Headshot. And don't forget about your dead eye. Headshot. Murdering it, buddy. On Ruthless. That should be. Is this the Cleveland Browns touchdown part? Yeah. Okay. All right. Who's the quarterback of the Browns right now?
Flacco.
That's right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Cleveland versus 49ers, 10-3 at the last 30 seconds of the fourth quarter. Joe Flacco hikes
This
the ball.
fucking guy at the lighthouse is pissing me off.
Right. Oh, he sees it on the left. He goes pass. It's out. Oh, touchdown, Browns! Oh! You hear him screaming?
I'm just making sure the guys in the lighthouse over there, no, they're still fucking alive.
Use your dead eye, bud. I see him. I see him.
I shot that motherfucker 3 or 4 times already.
Done. Good. Use your dead eye.
I was.
Oh, okay. Well, he dead now. It's ruthless, son.
You better be dead.
It's ruthless. You better have your hat on or you're gonna be gay.
Don't think that's gonna happen there, son.
If you lose that hat, you're the kind of guy who gets boners while like you walk by a cow with GQ magazine. That's you. Okay, the train or more boats on the left. I remember there's a train on the right, and we want to stay away from it. And then we meet up. We gotta go in that factory and shit, right? Had this one? No, that's a train one. But there is a train here, though. Oh, they're gonna get out and start running out in the water. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I need more dynamite. There we go. Dude's on the boats, man. Right there.
A dynamite box on that boat.
I see it. 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 Oh, he's gone.
Oh, you jumped out.
It's been a while. Oh, I was getting scraped by the barnacles the eye on the ball.
It just showed that he ran right over the fucking edge. That was funny.
Good now. Let's take a little dip.
For Christ's sake, they're still coming.
That's what she said. Oh! Hey, you got a couple boats on your left, Al.
Looks like I made it to Sicily after all. Don't worry about bumping my pillow, boys. This is just a passing visit.
The fuck? I can't lock on the motherfucker.
Alright, so there's a train, a bunch of horses on the right side. Don't engage with them. They will murder us.
Alright, those guys on the boats are dead.
Good, good, good. Alright, so the rest of this is you and I hanging out, get ammo, and we're gonna stop. And all those, there's gonna be like probably 100 people we gotta kill between you and I. And they're running through, like, they're gonna be treading water, like waist deep water, so we have an advantage. Oh, this is where I throw out the poop bottles. Oh, where's my, yeah. Where's my poop bottles? Oh, use fire bottles. Sorry. You don't have any toxic bottles? This is probably where I throw those. That's not working.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna bring us in closer to shore.
Toxic moonshine. That's what I meant to say. Yeah. If you got dynamite, that's the train. If you got like minty beef or miracle tonic, it's fortified. Deal, brother. Are you up there on top?
I'm on the staircase.
All right, cool. I'll watch up bottom and I'll watch. If you see your coverage, I'll watch west. Do you want to watch the front of the boat and then also west, and we'll meet in the middle? Mostly where they come from is west and south. So I'll watch west, you watch south, or we'll both watch southwest. Deal?
I'm just right here behind these boxes right now.
Right. Okay. See those big tall trees? I'm gonna watch that area. You watch to the left of it. Deal? Murder. Murder. Now. Your express ammo, by the way, and your dead eye. Dynamite. Good time for it. Nice shot, bud.
They're on the train heading straight for us. You need to hold them off while I deal with this.
Just There's boxes out there too. Get the boxes. Oh! Oh! You better have your hat on, Homo. That hat better be on, son. Ha That's so funny. Woo! Let's go. Oh, you should have went home, kid. Oh, you'd be having roast beef with your wife right now. Now you decided to run away. Yep. Yep, now you're not going home. Oh, now you gotta fucking, they're gonna cut that leg off. Yeah. No painkillers, there's no Tylenol. They're just gonna saw it off, you fucking asshole. What you...
Sound like you really feel.
There's you. Oh, we both have our hats on, damn it. Well, we're gonna have to settle this the old way, bud. We did it, that's the end of it. That was fun. Why are you wearing the old Russian lady grandma hat?
It keeps my head warm.
That's like the best answer you could have pulled off right there. That was a good answer, man.
Keeps
Way
my
better
head
than I
warm.
don't know.
Keeps my head warm.
Fuck. So she remembered. That's why she gave it to me, you dick.
All right, these docks look clear. Let's unload and get the hell out of here. All right, that's the last one. Oh, thank you. Goddamn revenuers. It's like Hickson's got some sixth sense or something.
Kinda like,
believe you me, starting with them
like a really
Can't
rich,
trust anybody these days.
but still
Anyway,
wants to
at
be
least we
young
got what
Santa
we came
Claus.
for. See you back at the house. Yeah.
I'm a project Santa
And I look
Claus.
like I'm in your clique when I answer your phone. Yo, that's a Santa Claus phone. I got time to box you, and then I gotta go.
Oh, you gotta go?
I said I got time to box you, then I gotta go.
Oh. What you got going on? You gotta work? Or you gotta go to
I
bed?
gotta go to work. Oh, I gotta go to bed, then I gotta work. I go in at 4. Well, we're shutting down, but I gotta go and lock everything up. Take the money, hide it, put it in the safe. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, hey, do
We're
you want
closing
me,
for
you want me to
Christmas
give Uncle Bill your number just for the hell of it anyway? So that way he can at least get a hold of you?
Do you not trust me that I'll contact them on my own?
All right. Well, I told him that you're not an easy person to get a hold of, so. But at least that way you'll know that he at least called.
I'm really easy to get a hold of. I just might not respond. Oh, they put Christmas lights down here. Yo.
Yep.
Hold on. You know how to do this? Lead on the bar. Can I do it? Oi! Bartender. Look at me. Look at me. Oi! What do I gotta do over here? Sir,
First, I got a
Yeah.
10 bar.
I'm gonna reenact what I've been called this evening. First of all, he's not snapping his fingers. So that was one. Hey, yo, bro. Hey, yo, barman.
Yeah.
Barman. Excuse me.
You got one in your hand, fool.
Also, there's person. No, I'm actually replaying for you the different things have been called over the last 48 hours. These are all different people that actually happened. Hello, I've been waiting a long time. Um, sir, excuse me. Hey, yo, brother. Hey, yo.
You work at a
Hey,
sports bar
Ryan.
or something, or what the hell do you work at?
What's your name? Brian. Mike? No, Brian. Ryan? No, Brian. His name's Mike. And then 5 minutes later, hey, Mike. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yes, it's a sports bar casino type thing. Where are you going, actually?
Shit.
If
Did
if
you
it
watch
didn't
my stream
provide
last
so well,
Saturday?
I don't really watch it. Quit serving me shots. Fuck. I'm trying to.
Well, I'm
I'm trying to
asking
get the
because
money
I
that
I
makes.
did my 19 tribute shot to Aiden last Saturday. Drank a whole bottle of fucking
No, yeah.
Beam.
I saw you put it up, but gee, how did that go?
Oh well, let's just say
Wait, no, you little prick. Okay, I didn't get drunk. I'm driving. Hey, wait, how fast did you put down 19 shots?
it was
Over 19
about
hours or over
no.
1 hour?
It was about well, we did the first shot, me and Dad at the cemetery. I did the remaining 18 at home, and I ended up drinking in like
Oh, wait,
3.5 hours.
any beers?
No beers, just
No beers,
shots.
just shots.
Just shots. That's how the tradition started. Shots
And,
only.
I mean, at 48 years old, it's gonna hurt.
Let's
A
just say
hangover.
I ate a shit ton of fucking rice. I had some chicken, broccoli, and rice, and I'll tell you now, dude,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. Rice is like the key. If you want to drink a lot of fucking alcohol and fuck with your
you're not
fucking
wrong.
friends, eat rice.
You're 100% right. Rice, water, right? Like, remember, okay, let's talk about 24-year-old you or me. When we have known to drink water or rice beforehand.
Fuck no, we wouldn't have known that.
I know, dude.
What we used to do is eat, like you got hungry after you're drinking, you just eat whatever. A lot of sub
Wake up the
sandwiches
next.
and
Well,
fucking just
okay, 24, it
grab.
was kind of okay. 24 years old, we get up, play basketball with the boys at like 9 a.m. 38-year-old Scott just wake up and go, oh, fuck, what the hell? I can't do this anymore. Remember?
Dude, I woke up
It's like, God
and
damn it.
my whole body felt like I was hit by a fucking truck.
I know, it gets worse, dude. Doesn't it suck? He's,
So I only drink two
bro,
times out of the
I don't
year.
even, I don't drink. I reflect now in my 30s here in Vegas. It was a lot. I drank a lot. Every day after work, every day after work. Like, I would do makers, bourbon. You usually just eat about 6 of those, followed up by a couple Bud Lights, go home and drink more. And then I'm 44 now. Like I have like maybe one drink after work. I go home. I just don't like that feeling. I don't do shots anymore. Like I drink old fashions now, or just makers on the rocks, and I sip it. Never shots. I haven't had a beer in like a year, dude. I just don't even drink beer anymore.
That's the funny thing. You know what I mean? I don't
It's
drink
weird.
beer
I
either. I bought a
I
15
hate
pack
that.
of
I
beer.
grew out of it, right? Are you shitting me? You don't like it either. I just don't like it anymore. It's weird.
I,
It's
I
weird.
bought a 15 pack of beer 3 months
So,
ago, and I've got 12 left.
dude, but remember how much you used to love beer though? Just
Yeah,
love it,
yeah.
love it. But I
Can't drink
do
it no
love
more.
after a long shift that burn of whiskey on your tongue. I love the burn. I do.
Me, I just like sipping on it.
I sip it, but I get the little burn. It's like a job well done, right? You know what I'm saying?
What's? Let me ask you this: what's a bourbon or whiskey that you think is pretty smooth? I think that Angel's Envy is a pretty good shit. I like it.
Love it. It's at my bar.
It's
We
hard to get over here though.
like well when I get off work, I'm at a bar. So we in rotation. Our bourbon selection is um, Jim Beam, Bullet, Elijah Craig, Angels Envy, Basil Hayden, and then we have. Well, I made him do it. We have Booker's, which is the really high end. Um, Mostly, I'll just sip on Makers because Makers is great. It's fine. It is. It's
I got
Makers.
makers.
It works,
I
But
got
that's
like a
usually what I
ginger
have.
ale.
If I'm out of Makers, I do Bullet or Jim Beam's fine. Any Kentucky Straight's good, but yeah, I like to sip it after work, and I have like one, maybe two, and then I go home, dude. I can't booze anymore. It just hurts. I can't physically do my job, which is very physical. Drinking like that.
Yeah, I just
I'm glad I did. I'm glad I could have went south. I could just went to the bottom of the bottle and left the career. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just like I said, I just don't really drink
I made the right
anymore.
decision.
I mean, on
I
St.
think I made the
Patrick's
right.
Day, I'll drink again, but I only drink a green beer. Well, I'll buy the stuff to make
Well,
the
there's a,
green beer, which is just food coloring, and then I'll get stuff to make Irish car bombs. I might have a
dude.
few of those, and then I'm done.
St. Patrick's Day, when I worked, so we'll talk about green food coloring. You should have seen my hands and up to my elbows when I got done after a 12-hour shift on St. Patrick's, which was a fucking Saturday this year. There is no God, by the way. So, I mean, I wish I took a picture of it. I looked like I just fisted, I don't know, green Zendaya from Guardians of the Galaxy. Like I fisted a bunch of green aliens. Just my whole covered in green dye. That shit don't come out. Anywho, why don't you come over here? I gotta go see. The shooting's gonna bother you, isn't it?
What?
Get on your horse. Follow me. You don't get on my horse. Come over here. That's all right.
Need to wake up. I got a long day driving today.
Yeah. You guys got any snow?
Nope, it's supposed to be in the 50s today and almost 60 tomorrow.
Have you had any this year?
Oh yeah, we've definitely had snow.
For real?
Mm-hmm. Yep, and then 2 days later it's all melted because then it turns 50 degrees.
Do you know I haven't worn like jeans in I don't know 9 months? I'm I went to work in fucking shorts and sandals today. I was gonna rub it in. Get on my horse. There was a blueberry.
Yeah,
you see him?
Yeah.
I just want to box you somewhere safe and quiet. Oh, dude. So I'm gonna put a little map marker here for myself. You keep an eye on that blueberry for me, all right? He makes a move. You and I are gonna go down to Moonstone. You know what? Oh, crazy.
He's a level 113.
Yeah. We're gonna go. You just sit tight here. Up. Yeah. Didn't matter. I don't know how to do it. Didn't do it. It didn't do it. I didn't do it in time. Morning. I didn't say it back. Nice.
Yeah, well, give Uncle Bill a call, 'cause I think he said he was going to be coming up your way around the Christmas time here, or the next week, or whatever it is he mentioned last night.
Hey, how does every black joke start off?
I don't know, but I don't talk about that shit in my streams. You know
Okay,
that.
okay. Look over your left shoulder. Now look over your right shoulder.
Oh, God.
It's safe. It's safe. There ain't nobody fucking watching. I'm like Bob Uecker in Major League. You can't say shit on the air. I don't matter. Nobody's watching. Tomorrow they'll have the views. Just edit this part out. All right. So. It's knee deep. This will work. This is where you want to die. RG was talking shit.
Remember, we're still in a posse.
I can't say shit. Wait, we're in a pot. Am I allowed to swear, dude?
You can swear. Just don't do the racial shit, that's all.
Twitch is nothing but 18-year-olds in their bikinis trying to play video games while kids jerk off anyway. You know I'm right. Oi, prick! Yo.
What?
Oh, I forgot. Hold on.
I said you're still in a posse.
I know, I forgot.
I still say the best fight we did was on that bridge.
Ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, wait. Weighing in. Who wants to go first? Okay, you're in charge here. Ladies and gentlemen, weighing in at 410 pounds.
Fuck you.
No, 48 years old, hailing from Painesville, Ohio. Rustenberg. Right now. Hey! Coming in 150 pounds from Las Vegas, Nevada. The hunt, the SWAT, the executioner, the creator of this disaster. You can't hold it any longer.
See, I'll punch you because that's annoying already.
That was the point, asshole.
Fucker.
What up, son? No, you want to go? No, go get some help. I feel bad about shooting you. Back out. Heal yourself.
I'm already
You're
healed.
fine.
I'm fine.
I don't feel right about this.
Damn it! That's not what I wanted to do.
Oh, yeah, well, you'll pay for it. Oh! What am I taking a breath there, kid? You getting smoked. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh!
Oh, you lost your hat.
Yeah, you lost your hat first, bitch. This is great. Son, get some, son. Nice D, good D. Fuck you. Ah!
Oh, there's a gut shot.
Oh, you have to turn around.
Brotherly love.
Get off me, bitch.
No, put the gun away.
Don't you do it. I don't have a
There we
gun.
go.
You do.
Me, I know. I was trying to put my gun away. I don't even know why it came out. I didn't even hit the button.
That's what she said. God, damn, Santa's fucking fast. Ooh, lost your kidneys, bitch. You're pissing blood for a week, son. Did I say that? Oh! Die. Die.
Are you kidding me? You little bitch. You little bitch. You didn't even fucking win by a hit. You had to fucking go the cheat way. You had to cheat.
You're going nowhere with that, man. I was winning it.
You had to cheat.
I didn't cheat. It was going nowhere. That's a nice hat. Look at this. Did Grandma give this to you?
Ass.
You know, I didn't see that coming. You want some more?
Give me my hat. Give me my hat.
Okay, well. Could just fought for it. Feel good?
I won't give you my hat. Oh, there it is. Now it fell.
Have your hat. It's okay.
Give me my hat. How dare you wear?
You
How
shooting?
dare you pick up my hat?
If you're just gonna shoot me, we'll call him.
No, I'm not gonna shoot you now. I want my hat back. How dare you take
Your
another
hat
guy's
is
hat?
fucking earned it. If I ever get back to you, you're not wearing my pimp hat. I'm gonna be really
I'm not
upset.
wearing your hat. I'm wearing my hat.
No, I say you better be wearing it. I will only be proud of you. Wait, hold on, don't hit me. I'm just going to get my horse so I can get my hat. I'll be right with you. Ain't nothing going wrong. Just gonna get my hat. You're scaring my horse, dude. You're upsetting. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Let's get away from these trees, yeah? I want this.
The funniest thing is when we fought on that bridge. I still have that clipped.
Dude, I have so many clips from years ago. I found one of us, a bunch of other friends of ours. I think they're going to delete it all, right? Very shortly after the first.
Yeah.
Oh, the cloud, yeah, all that shit. You could like save it to USBs and all that, but there's like a process. I did see that. So save the ones you're talking about. Yeah, save it. Save the memories.
All right. Yo, Les Desper. I can't say your name. I'm sorry. What's up? We'll just call you Les. Just me and my brother. What the hell are you doing?
I don't know. Remembering how to play. Trying to do the gun spinny thingy. Remember?
Oh, I never even did that
Wait, hold on.
Just do the emotes.
No, where you spin your guns. Oh, it's handguns. That's right. This.
Right.
Yeah, that one. See, I just did it. Handguns, and then this. There it is. Got it. Whoop. What's up, dog? Can't do this? Boop, 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 bam! Why don't you give me a little lantern? Give me some light.
Hold on. Do I even have my lantern with me?
You want to make some real money?
Where's my skull lantern at?
Bottom right. When you hold it down right bumper, and it's on the bottom right. And then you got a right trigger this thing. There you go. Look at this. Pop, bam, bam, bam. Behind the back. Oh! Shoulder toss. What's up, dude?
Fucking dick. Don't you do that crap again.
Oh, shit. Eat it, son. Your fucking lantern on your leg's creeping me out, man. Oh, where'd your head go?
I didn't even know it was fucking there. Did you think you said
I want to
something?
knock those glasses right off your face. Nerd. You're like, oh, I want to do 3 books.
I had a lunge on that one, didn't I? Don't you start that fucking choking shit again, you bastard.
Dude, I'm out of stamina. I don't know what else to do. I don't think you're going to back off and let me drink a potion. I'm out. My stamina is no corn, no fortify. So, with that said, you can fucking choke your bitch ass out. You better beat me. Here it comes. No, goddamn. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, God, I don't think I do the stamina.
What are you hitting me with the choke me, you fuck?
Y. Press Y. Press Y.
Oh, alright.
Oh!
I didn't even hit you.
I saw,
I didn't.
no,
It didn't
I
even.
saw, yeah, you did.
It didn't
No,
show up on mine.
yeah,
It sounded like a whiff.
on my screen, it was a solid right hook to the fucking jaw, dude. It connected pretty solidly, dude. All right, yeah, I would call it 1 to right there, 1-1.
All right.
Your little shoot me with guns that you count.
No, I'm not counting the one that I shot you with the gun. I'm not counting.
Basically, I'll hit up Uncle Bill. Don't worry, my pleasure. I wish I knew where it was. He's probably not. I guarantee he's like 4 hours away.
Yeah, I think he said he was
So there,
3 hours away or something like that.
He's not married to Christy, the one we went to the wedding. Right?
No, they've been divorced for a while.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, it was 30 years ago. Well, here's the thing.
Uh,
You have to understand something long ago. He had his first wife. That
Is
was Marsha, the one in Florida. Then it was Kristen.
Yeah.
They got divorced. He married
Yes.
another woman.
Right.
She ended up dying in her
Yeah.
sleep. So he's now with this other girl. Her name is Kathy. They've been together for quite a few years now. And
That's what I was asking. Is he single or married? Because
No,
this
he's-
family goes through divorces and marriages a lot.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
yeah. So,
He's a good-looking guy. He's a good-looking, successful guy.
but when they're in Ohio, they live in Fairport, right off of Richmond Street in a condo complex. I've already been over there, and I actually bought his golf clubs, his old set of golf clubs last year. And then during the winter months, they're in Arizona. So, right now,
For him.
they're in Arizona. So he
Yeah.
he had called me
And-
last
and-
night
and-
asking if
Because
he
it
can get
sucks.
your number to call you.
Because it
So.
sucks to be in Ohio right now.
It sucks to be anywhere right now.
No, it's pretty cool here right now. The weather's awesome. I don't know why.
Well, at least you're getting
70
good weather.
degrees during the day, but you see the snow-capped mountains. And at nighttime, like I haven't turned on the AC or heat in like 2 months. It's just perfect all the time. Windows open, cat chilling.
Oh, I've had to turn the heat on here. First time I did was just a few weeks ago when it started to snow.
Okay, all right. You enjoy the quality of life in Ohio. Oh, that was asking.
Huh?
Oh, fucking I had to sneeze.
Oh.
Because my windows are open and flowers are blooming here. It's true. I'm just trying to fucking rub in the weather. It's not landing. You get it. Damn you, dude. You're a tough guy.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, whoever's listening, the back and forth my brother and I have, I know, it's energetic. You have a Merry Christmas, man.
Yep, you too. I'll be hanging out with Mom for a little bit tomorrow with Logan. We're doing desserts, not dinner. She's making
Right on,
banana
man.
cream pie, which is obviously mine and Logan's favorite, and my other favorite, pumpkin roll.
Banana cream pie is still my favorite, dude. My employees got me a banana cream pie for my birthday.
Nice.
Swear to God. Yeah. Yeah.
And if you remember the pumpkin roll that Mom used to make, she's making that too.
I remember a pumpkin roll that Mom used to make and that James Kayla's mom would make, and I'd bring it over, and I'd bring our mom's pumpkin roll. They would trade them.
I'm sorry.
Midwest thing,
I'm
man.
sorry. I think
Maybe-
Mom. I don't think I've had anybody else's better than Mom's.
You don't remember bringing old James Kayla's mom's pumpkin roll?
No.
They trade off. You remember?
I don't
Well,
remember
regardless, remember put a pumpkin roll in the freezer, and then 6 months later, you'd be like, still got some pumpkin roll.
But yeah, it
You
don't
can
last
freeze it.
long in our
Yeah.
freezer.
I know, but we still eat it. It's this thing, like, I remember pumpkin roll in the freezer, too. Like, you'd be like, hell yeah.
It's the only way to
Back
eat
there.
it. It's the only way to eat it. I can't eat that
Yeah,
shit, though.
so
I gotta
I-
eat it. I gotta eat that shit when it's cold, right away.
Yeah, a lot of shit I missed about Midwest.
Oh, don't forget to watch
Food.
Christmas Story tonight or tomorrow, you son of a bitch. That's tradition.
Yeah, you know, it's a good one, but I know as I've aged, there's a couple Christmas movies taken over as far as top one, two, and three. I'll give you the list. Definitely National Lampoon's National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Right,
By
that's a
far
good
number
one.
one.
Nah, it's not
Number
my number
one.
one.
Oh, come on. Cousin Eddie and Chevy. Mark Griswold. Fuck you. Fuck you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Kiss my ass. Kiss his ass. Merry Christmas.
Let me guess. Elf's another one.
Bad Santa.
Oh, Bad Santa. Yeah, that's
It's
good.
so good, dude. It's so
Yeah, that's a
fucking
good one.
Hey, picture of sandwiches. The fuck is with you and the fucking sandwiches? Fuck. You. I'm on my fucking lunch break. Speak to your manager. You want to make my life better, worse? Take your fucking shot, lady. It's so good. Then Bernie Maxwell, he likes fucking big boned women. God bless him. Ain't illegal. You people. You people. Unless you want to let all these little fuckers outside your mall with a bunch of little fucking signs. All right. Die Hard.
See, that's a debate. It's always around Christmas time. Everybody's like, "What's a Christmas movie?" I still say it's a Christmas movie. I'm sorry, but
All right, here's a serious one. Here's a serious one that you and I will probably, because no one really gets me on this, but you and I love this movie. Scrooged. Bill Murray.
Yeah, Bill Murray Scrooge is
Come on.
good. Yeah,
Always over. That's such a good one. Always overlooked, but a great goddamn movie.
I haven't seen that in years.
Dude, go back and rewatch it. Yeah. I hadn't watched it in years. I was like, I really like Scrooge. And I found it. I rented it for like $2. I was like, oh, I was thinking Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen that in forever. I remember seeing that when we were at the Karate Institute.
Thank you. Right?
God, I remember that.
Christmas movie. Christmas movie, man.
He had like a little Christmas party and we were watching Scrooge.
It's the old story of Ebenezer Scrooge. You know, it's him. Frank's up. His name's Frank. Frank! Niagara Falls Frankie. It's 2 pounds of veal. I don't have a job. I'm only 4.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Yep.
Trying to think of other ones that are good. There's so fucking many of them too.
Elf.
No, Elf is a good movie. I'll give him that. I can't believe that movie's what, 20 years old.
Yeah, I know, right, dude. Hey, I know this off the top of my head. It's gonna piss you off when you realize the answer. How old do you have to be? What year were you born in to be able to buy alcohol? What is it right now? For me, it was 79. For you, it was 75, 6.
That's when I was born.
What is it now? What is it now?
What to buy alcohol?
2000. Yeah. What does it say on the ID? You're gonna be so pissed when you say it.
What are you talking about?
What is the legal age to buy alcohol?
21.
But what year would you be born in?
Oh, yeah.
Compared to what year
Yeah,
you
I
were
know.
born in.
Yeah, trust me, when I do those stupid fucking alcohol orders, or I go to the convenience store to remind me, you have to be born by this.
2022.
You gotta be born by this date,
bro.
Yep.
If you were born in 2002, you can buy booze right now. Does that piss you off?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
Dude, I check IDs and look at it, and I'm like, no, if I...
Yep, they have to remind me how old I
Initially, I
am.
want to be like, dude, you're way too young. Oh, no, I'm way too old. That's the one goes It's a bartender thing. I don't know, think about it. 2002, to you, it seems like what, 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, dude. But they can sit at a bar right now.
Yup.
Yeah, okay, I gotta go, man. On that depressing note, sorry for making all you streamers get bored and depressed. All right, buddy. You're supposed to. I'm trying to help you out here with the stream. You're supposed to keep that energy going. I just set myself up for you to break
Not
me
so
down.
many people
at my
watch this
expense.
game anymore.
All right,
Believe
let's
it or
try
not.
again. All right, Aaron World, trying to leave out a depressing note, and you go, "Ah, what a fucking loser." I'll see you next time, little brother. Right? Cue music.
Yeah, not too many people watch this game anymore. I just downloaded the finals. That game's kind of fun
They're
to
gonna
play.
see
And
Rim Tips joining the Christmas special. I'm gonna watch.
I might be playing something else later tonight. I haven't decided yet.
Yeah, what else you play, dude?
The games I've played in the last few months is like Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Still Battlefield 1. Battlefield
Old ass
2042.
game. Another old ass game. Oh, Diablo. How's that? Diablo's on sale for 60% off. Should I buy it or not? Or are you done with it?
Season 2 still runs
Is it
until January 25th, so if you want to buy it, we can power level you.
Replayability.
We can power level you.
Replayability. Yo, honest opinion. Replayability. Is it there?
What do you mean by replayability? Just to keep playing it over and
Is
over?
it? Yes, that's the whole point of Diablo.
Yeah.
Are you bored with it?
You can, but you
You've
will
done-
get bored with it if you just do the same character. I've got 2 characters level 100 right now, and they put in that winter thing, and then they got that Tears of Blood thing, and they've got the vampiric powers thing going on right now. So, yeah, it's more enjoyable to play for this season. I heard season 1 sucked, and the Eternal Realm sucked because they couldn't make up their mind what they wanted to do
They had
with
a
it.
horrible launch, and they got better. But after they got better, do you find yourself going back to it? Are you still playing it?
I haven't played it in a couple of days. That's it. Because after a while,
you went pretty
I
hard for a
overplayed
minute there.
Well, yeah, I overplayed it, so I have to play something else
You
to
got
keep
to
my
level 100
mind
with
going.
one.
With 2.
You got to level 100 with 1 or 2 characters.
2, a rogue and necro.
2. And there's 3 left to go, and you don't want to.
Well, I'm just gonna wait till the next season.
Yeah.
That's all.
But do you think you'll go back to it? It's just an honest question.
Well, yeah. I
To
mean,
the best.
it's what do you call it? My buddy Richard from the UK? He just started playing it, and Barry still plays it. So,
I
it's
did.
seven.
I went all the way through Starfield and max it out, and it's supposed to be all about replayability. Just like you, I went through it twice, and there's more. The third, I already know that the third, fourth, fifth, sixth time are going to be really not much different. Yeah, I want to see different skills and a different way to play, but the story and all that shit, the loot is all the same because I've seen all the loot. Maybe I was a different character, but like I already know what it is. So I'm not interested. Do I want to spend $80? Probably not.
Well, I think I saw it on sale for $41 right now.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I just want
What's
to
the
see what
community
the
like?
about the same as any other community, really.
All right.
I mean, I will say this: when it comes to if you want to watch people play it, you're more likely to see better players on Twitch than you are on YouTube.
I don't. I'm sorry, man. I don't watch people. I play.
But
I'm a player, Nick.
I mean, the thing that's challenging about that game is, there are so many different builds for each character. It's not just one main build. And then getting the uber uniques for your characters, that can be challenging. Right now, the drop rates are doubled because of Christmas. So it's a lot easier to get a lot of the uniques. I've already got 5 out of the 7 uber uniques.
I dig it.
That and the way, like I said, if you were to start, Barry and I can power level you to fucking level 70 in about 2 hours.
See, not my first run through. I want to do the whole thing the first time,
Right. Oh, that's what Richard's doing. He's doing the campaign, so.
Yeah. After that, after I get my first end game beat it, then you just do end game over and over, and so forth.
Well, the end game content right now is the Tears of Blood. It's the Abattoir of Zir, and that's a bitch. That is.
Never
a bitch.
fucked with any interest in Diablo 2 Resurrected.
I've never played it. The only Diablo game I've ever played is Diablo 4. So
I understand. Any interest? Do you have any interest in it?
I
Really
don't
good.
know. I don't know. I mean, Barry plays
Your
it.
your boy Seven plays it.
Yeah, yeah, he plays it. He's played them all.
Yeah. I'm kind of a big deal in that one.
There's people that still play that and streaming it
Oh
and
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I've been
Dude,
noticing.
I would have graduated with cum laude at Kent State if it wasn't for Diablo 2. I really would. Should I go to class or should I stay at home and smoke weed and play Diablo? Yeah. That was the decision I had every morning.
I think we all know what you did.
I got 3.3, buddy. Yeah. When they did the resurrect, I was excited. Anywho, yeah. Yeah. Anything else you want to update me on before I get out of here?
Ain't nothing really much else going on. Like I said, Uncle Bill trying to get a hold of you, and
Yeah, I'll get a hold of
same old shit, different day around here.
you don't want to get no job?
I'm looking. Here's the other thing too. I was going to tell you this. A couple of guys I used to work with at Lincoln, they're trying to get me to come back after 3 years. Because
Management people.
no, they're guys I used to work with in Weld Watch, but they don't Weld Watch no more. They hold a different position, and the job that they're doing is not only paying them more money, but it's less physical work. The only physical part of the job is cutting the ends on the bundles and doing a lot of walking. That's it. There's no pushing, there's no pulling. You drive tow motors or you take samples of the wire, bundles that are coming in. It's simple work, and it's straight days, and you can make up your own hours. Well, I told them, I said, listen, why don't you go talk to whoever's in charge, which they told me who it was.
Yeah.
And I said, make sure that I'd even be allowed to come back. I'm not going to waste my time filling out an application, and being just told, no, we're not going to, we're not going to take you back or whatever. But if it's straight days, I would do it. Well, I kind of left on good terms. I mean, you have to understand, when you go to Lincoln, you don't put in a 2 weeks notice. Okay, because if you walked in the office and said, I'm putting in a 2 weeks notice, they just walk you out the door right there and then.
Yeah, we did
immediately.
the same thing. But
So
you did it. When you put in same in our business, pretty much the same. I don't know what you're saying, but if you put in 2 weeks notice, you're on good terms. You came to them first. Right?
Well, I talked to somebody from Human Resources. Right. That's how I ended my career there.
But you came to them first. You gave them the notice. Then they made the decision. So
Well,
there's no bad blood. It's not like you just said, I'm done, and walked out and left them hanging, and someone had to pick up a shift, right? They worked it out.
Well, of course they worked out because they always have somebody, they cross-train, and you're cross-trained in that department in not just one or two jobs a lot. So they weren't short-handed when I didn't come in.
Wait, so you did just not show up?
Well, no, here's what happened. I got out of work on that Monday morning, which was February 15th. The next day on the 16th, because the Monday and Tuesday were my days off. On the 16th is when an HR representative came to the Mentor plant. So I showed up to talk to that HR representative. Had an hour-and-a-half meeting with her. That finalized about me wanting to leave. Yes.
Yeah.
And there was no nothing. I told her the reason why I wanted to leave. I told her basically I had enough. I was pissed that they did away with the pension program and all that stuff. I said, if you did away with the pension program, what's the point of even being here? Stuff like that. And she told me if I ever wanted to come back, that I would be eligible to. My foreman, the rumor is that even 2 days after this happened, he was trying to call HR to put me on the new do not rehire list. I called her. She says that is false. He's not allowed to do that, blah, 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 blah. So if I ever wanted to come back, now that it's been 3 years, it'll be 3 years, a month and a half, or something like that. I can come back if I want to, but I don't have to go to that department. I can go anywhere in the company if I want to. I can go to the Yucca plant. I can go back to the Mentor plant. But my stipulation is this: if I ever come back there, I want to work straight days.
Yeah.
I do not want to rotate shifts.
On paper, everything looks good, but in the lunchroom, someone might not like you coming back. If the person who did that, who do not hire, is he still there?
Yeah, he's a foreman. I actually ran into him when I did an Uber Eats delivery.
If he hears about this, he'll probably try to prevent it.
Oh, I know he will. But here's the thing: he can't really say anything about my attendance record or my work ethic because
You don't know who he golfs. You don't know who he golfs with.
trust me on this one. There's enough people that are still there that remember how I used to work, and I only missed 2 days of work in 19 years. That's it. I only had 2 call-offs in the last 19 years I worked there, and it's on record. They still have all my shit there in HR. It's documented.
Make sure. Make sure the right people.
Let's put it this way: I was an employee. I wasn't.
Make sure the right people know that.
What's the word I'm looking
me
for?
Me knowing that doesn't help you. Make sure the guy above that asshole. It just sounds like he's jealous.
He might be. I don't know.
Yeah,
like I said, I ran into him one time doing an Uber Eats
Sounds
order.
like he's got a little ego. He's got a little ego problem.
Well, like I said, I had enough.
He probably drinks vodka. So.
You got to understand too. Well, when I told this lady from HR, that I was taking 24 ibuprofen every working day, her eyes got real big. She goes, "Are you kidding me?" I was like, "No, I'm not kidding you. I'm in fucking a lot of pain." So by saying that too, and it was no joke, I have plenty of people witnessing me taking 8 ibuprofen at lunchtime because I would take 8 before work. No, I had to tell them.
They'll use it against you.
No, they won't, because I told her, I said I refuse to take prescription. No, I don't take it anymore. I haven't touched ibuprofen. It's been 3 years, dipshit. That was then, this is now.
That is true.
And if they want to fucking test me for it, by all means, go ahead.
No, it's not illegal to take ibuprofen. But it is shocking that you disclose that you take 24 in one day.
Yeah, every working day. On my days off, I would just rest.
Yeah, they didn't ask you to do that, so that's not on them.
Nope.
I know. There's, look at me. The sympathy won't. Just hope that guy's not there. What's his name?
I'm not going to say his name on stream.
Good point. But you got allies you want you back. Are they going to pay you good? Talk about money.
Yeah, my buddy, the one guy I used to work with, he just told me last week his take-home paycheck for 2 weeks was $3,000.
Very good.
And you know, want to know what their bonus was this year? 75. 75.
I mean,
percent. Yes. Last year, the one guy,
you never did that much, did you?
The highest I ever got was 70 back in 2012 and 13.
Yeah. Good.
The multiplier is up to 26 right now. So in other words, if you get 100%, you make at least $26 an hour or more.
So you'll go back to all that plus benefits too, right?
Yep. Health insurance would be paid out, a bonus, all that.
It's scary being our age, like not having health benefits at our age is kind of scary.
But
yeah.
I gotta have it because I have to have Logan on it. I have to have Logan covered at least for one more year.
You have health. How are you paying for health insurance?
I get a discount because of what I make per year. As long as I make less than $37,000 a year, I get a discount on the health insurance. Instead of paying $720 a month for the plan I have, I only pay $89.
Oh, you on that Obama? Oh, good for you.
Hey, for as much as they fucked me over, I think I'll take a couple years of fucking cheap insurance.
Oh, the hypocrisy. It's okay.
Why not? There's a lady, she helped me out to get the plan. There's like over 100 to 200 different plans I got to choose from. So I chose one that had at least a certain amount of stuff on there. And
good plan, isn't it?
What do you call it? It's through Buckeye Health. Called Ambetter.
Probably better than.
It was.
So you go back.
It's better than the insurance I had at Lincoln.
That's what I just fucking was gonna say.
Yeah.
It's probably
and cheaper,
right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no,
You want to know what I paid my last year at Lincoln? With me and Logan? $8,500 came out of my bonus. $8,500 came out of my bonus.
Shit plan too, right?
Yeah.
Shit plan.
And they're saying, oh, this is the best we can offer. I'm like, fuck you. Bullshit.
I got a $20 copay, but God forbid I break a fucking forearm. I'm paying for all of that.
Yeah.
You see the rates on like surgeries and shit, or it's like, what is this? Like, I have a $30 copay. Cool. Wow. If I have a cold, I'm okay. But if anything real happens, a point of this, I'm fucked.
You want to know what my bill was? You want to know what my bill was when I went to the hospital on Mother's Day?
Well, you got injured. What was that like, Bill? Like, did you hurt your hand or something?
No, I collapsed. I collapsed at the fucking gas station. So the ambulance ride was $1,100, and the OR bill was $4,700. And I'm like, I didn't want to be here at the OR, the ER. I said, I didn't want to be here for fucking 4 hours. I said, you know what? I said, I'm not paying shit because you didn't tell me how much it was going to cost me in the beginning. As I told him, I said, I'll pay you what I fucking feel like paying you.
I know of people who like their wife's about to get pregnant and they'll just Uber to the hospital, or like a serious injury, like don't call the ambulance and they'll Uber because the Uber's $30 and the ambulance is $1,200. What's the difference? Right?
Health insurance is a fucking joke. Dental insurance is worse.
Remember when I almost died on Christmas 2 years ago?
Yeah, I remember.
I was ambulance to one hospital, then ambulance to another hospital. They had drugged me up right out of the gate. I had no idea what was going on. When I came to, I'd been to 2 hospitals in 5 nights.
Yeah,
and
you
had
told me
signed
that.
all this shit. Yeah, I just ignore all. I'm not even just whatever. You can't take me to jail for this stuff. Bye. What are you gonna do?
I mean, Christ, when I
Fucking
had
wages for $20 a month, fine. I'll be dead in 10 years.
2020, I had that cyst that I had to get drained.
Fucking MRI. I was on morphine. They put me in this machine. I had no idea what's going on. Like, I remember it was like I was almost naked. One of that paper thing. My face is like about to explode. They've got like 9 wires in me. And the guy's like, I'm like, is this safe? And there's a rolling me to this MRI machine. He's like, yeah, it's totally safe. And he leaves the room. I'm like, why? How is this safe when you're leaving the room?
Yeah.
I'm not asking for this. They come back. I never got the results. I don't know what they were looking for.
When I went to the ER on Mother's Day, listen to
call.
this. This is why I'm not paying $4,700.
Dude, it was like $15,000 for that 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Fuck yourself.
It's a joke.
It's so joke.
I was there for a little over 4 hours. Mom was there with me, and all they did was they took a chest X-ray, and they did 2 blood tests, and gave me an IV. That's it. I'm like, you're gonna tell me that's worth $4,700 fucking dollars? Go fuck yourself. I said, I don't think so.
They give you a little cup. They give you a little cone cup of water. It's shaped like an ice cream cone.
No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't give me anything. I asked them if I can have some fucking water. Like, oh, well, no, we can't do that. I said, what do you mean you can't do that? I'm fucking dehydrated, you dumb fucks. Give me something to drink.
Yeah.
You know, they only did 1 bag of saline. They didn't do more than 1. They did 1 bag of saline. I never turned the fucking TV on. I still had my fucking clothes on. And I'm like,
Dude, I remember,
this is $4,700 worth of care? Give me a break. I don't think so.
Bro, I remember like day 3 I was in the hospital. It was like 2 days after Christmas, right? And I was on a feeding tube. So I have no food, not poop, pee, or anything. It's just artificial nutrients going into my hand, into my body. And I realized it because the morphine would wear off after 4 hours and you get used to it. You hit a button and you get more. But there's this moment where you kind of have clarity. And I'm like, and I was thirsty. My lips were chapped. I was so thirsty. And I was like, can I go to Powerade? And they're like, no, you don't want any sugar. Can I have some water? Like, we'll give me a cup of ice. I'm like, okay. So they gave me a cup of ice. It didn't work, right? So I DoorDashed. I get my phone. First, my phone's about to die. So I DoorDashed a phone charger and like 4 Powerades, some beef jerky, and all this shit, right? The guy gets to the entrance of the hospital. Security fucking comes and stops him, right? I'm fucking scared. And he was all, oh, dude, he was such an asshole. He just total rent-a-cop ego, like, this is where you're buying. I'm trying to get to him. So the DoorDash guy's on the phone with me. You're DoorDash. You know what I'm talking. You ever go to a hospital? If you ever dash to a hospital, do you get this treatment? Are you allowed to take shit to patients?
I've never taken it to a patient, but I have taken it, to nurses and the security guards. That's it.
Oh, all right. So, is it like? I gotta tell you what happened. They wouldn't let the guy give me the shit that I paid for. I thought I did like $50 worth of shit from Walgreens, all overcharged, and the tip and the fees, like 60, $70 for like that shit. I wanted my shit, dude. I'm dehydrated. I'm scared. It's Christmas. I think I'm dying. I just want a fucking Powerade and some protein. And the security guard, and the dash is there, 10 feet away with my shit, and he's stopping him. And this guy's yelling at me. The security guard. And they wouldn't let me have it. No nurse, no doctor got involved. I couldn't believe it. It was just me, security guard, Dasher, right? So Dasher leaves. Security guard yells at me. So you can't do that. Security issue. It's a security issue. We don't know who's coming in here. We don't know what's going on. Vegas a lot of drunk addicts, right? So they'll go in there with their feeding. That's the pitch he told me. Anyway, so I hit up the dash right when he walked out the front door. I'm like, yo, just drop this shit off. I gotta go by the garbage can or whatever on the left. I'm gonna run out and grab it. He's like, cool, guys. So he says, I dropped it by this garbage can. I took a picture of it. I get up. Dude, I'm in my fucking underwear with the little paper thing, right? I wait for him to go away because it get a little quiet area. I sneak out, I grab my bag of shit, right? And I get back to my little bed. I have my own room at this point, so it's just me in my own little room. So I'm kind of unsupervised at times. That's what I did. Made my move. And I had my own little bathroom. I stashed some Powerades, 3 of them, behind the door, and I'm just a munch. I don't know. I remember whatchamacallit. Remember whatchamacallit? So I have a whatchamacallit.
Right.
Teriyaki beef jerky. Both of them in my mouth at the same time. And a Powerade. And I put one under my butt. And I got one in my hand, and I'm just sucking it down. Nurse comes in, busts me. And I'm like, what are you going to do? She's like, oh, God damn it, you're not supposed to do that. I was like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Right.
They couldn't do anything. It was a nightmare.
Yep.
It was an absolute nightmare. They wouldn't give me anything.
Stupid.
I was going with that story.
That sounds like the story with Grandpa when he was at the nursing home. Because remember, Grandpa couldn't swallow, so he had to have a feeding tube. You didn't know this?
Busted out. Did he bust out and go to Red Robin and have a beer or something?
No. What he did was this. I was visiting him, right? And Grandpa's favorite thing, if you remember, was drinking a cup of coffee, a hot cup of coffee. Well, out in the hallway,
cold beer.
Out in the hallway was a cart that had the coffee maker or whatever, right? And he's in his wheelchair, and he goes, "Where's that dame at?" I said, "What dame?" He goes, "The bitch that's in control of the coffee cart." And I'm laughing my ass off. I said, "I think she's in another room." He's like,
with those skirts at.
He goes, "Be the lookout." I said, "What do you mean, be the lookout?" So next thing I know, he wheels himself over to the coffee with his coffee cup, and he starts pouring the coffee. Right before he's about to get it to his lips, she sees it and she runs over and she's yelling at me. I said, "Why are you yelling at me? I mean, I grew up with this old man. He loves his coffee. He's not allowed to drink that. He could kill himself." I'm like, "What do you mean he can kill himself?"
Oh, go fuck you, lady. What's the point?
It's because his muscles weren't strong enough in his throat to swallow. That's why
they wouldn't keep him alive enough to squeeze every last dime out of him.
They did.
Yeah, they fucking did, dude.
They did do that because Mom had a fucking file for Medicare for him or whatever it was, or Medicaid. And then right when it was approved, 2 days later, he's dead.
It's awful, dude. It's awful.
They took everything he had.
Generation.
They tried to come after me.
They would save $200,000 and hold on to it, and then for 60 years, and then they hit that age, they get put in those places. In 3 weeks, that $200,000 is gone to that company. It's like for those overpriced charges. And it's
dude, they tried to come after me because Grandpa, would every once in a while would just say, "Hey, you need $500?" No, well here it is anyway. All right,
Yeah.
so he's giving
They
it as
saw
a
it.
gift, and they're like, "Well,
And
you
they
need."
saw
They're
that.
like, "Well, you need to give that money back. Anything that he gave you in the last 5 years." I said, "Fuck you! What he gave to me was a gift."
Fuck you.
I said, "You ain't getting
Come and
shit."
fucking-
That's what I said.
come
So I
and
said,
fucking
"Come and get it.
get
You
it,
ain't
dude.
getting nothing."
Come and get it, man. There's nothing you do.
I was
How many
pissed. I'm like,
fucking
"You guys
yachts
already sucked out over
do you
$100,000 out of the old man anyway." I said, "You don't need any more
Yeah.
money." I said, "His
Fucking
bills are
shit.
paid, aren't they?" They're like, "Yeah." I said, "Then I don't have to give you a fucking dime. So shut the fuck up." I said, "Get a lawyer.
Biggest
I would
worst
love
is
to. I
like-
would love to see this one go down. Go
His
down."
generation, the one they fought in
was pissed.
World War II in Korea, they don't, the shit they had to go through. Like our grandpa, think about it. He went through World War II, Korean War, Vietnam, that whole era. You think he would have died in that fucking place? You know? I don't. I wouldn't want to. That's a hard. They don't.
Dude,
they're
Grandpa
hard-ass
entered the fucking
men,
service before he was 18.
Yeah, they're hard ass motherfuckers. They don't want to die in that place. I don't blame them. Dude. Get me the fuck out of here. I'm making a cup of coffee. Fuck off. Jesus. You know?
Yeah, I'm serious. I mean, I remember he just basically said, he goes, "Yeah, get on the lookout." You know, I go, "Why?" He goes, "I'm trying to get a cup of coffee." He gets it all poured too, and he starts to go and take a sip, and she fucking yanked it out of his hand. And he was pissed. He said, "I just want a goddamn cup of coffee." And he said, "You're not allowed to have that, Mr. Deegan or Harvey or whatever." You know, and
I may.
I'm like, "What the fuck is the difference?"
I got a story about Grandpa. It's Harvey Deegan and myself. It was him and I that I may or may not have told you. It's gonna be the last time. I really gotta go. Remember he had that squeezer, hand squeezer, always in his truck.
Yeah.
He'd squeeze it while he was driving.
Yep.
So the motherfucker had a. I didn't know at the time, but it's. Dude had a grip. But so this is when I was getting into like exercise and weightlifting, probably 7th, 8th grade. I was in really good shape, dude. But whatever. And him and I were driving. All I remember is he was dropping me off at the Palmerston house, right? We got out of the car. I must have said something he didn't like. And he grabbed me, like he's never grabbed me before. And it was a grab. I was like, holy, that I just fuck with. Like, you don't expect that type of strength to come out of an old man like that. It was like I was powerless. He just grabbed one of my arms and directed me in a direction, and I couldn't do anything about it. It was the most powerful thing I've ever felt before. That dude was strong, man. He was probably like mid-60s at this point, and I was probably 8th, 9th grade. Yo, it was terrifying. It was, I don't remember what I said, but I guess I was out of line, and he let me know.
Out of all the men in my life, he was probably the one that I feared the
man.
most. I'm serious.
That man had a fucking grip like I've never felt anything like it. I was a wrestler, dude. Like, it was just boom, and just that way. They were going that way.
Hey, you remember when I crashed driver's head car?
Still to this day,
You remember that? He came over the next day. I'm still in bed, and he opens the door and he goes, "Where's Scott
That
at?"
wasn't your fault, though.
No, it wasn't my fault. But what I'm trying to say is the point I'm trying to make is that it was with Grandpa.
You were the.
He came
Someone's
over.
Gotta go down. Someone's got to go down.
No, he came over, and he looks at Mom and says, "Where is he?" And she goes, "He's up in his room." And he walked up the stairs and knocked on my fucking bedroom door, and he goes, "Get up and get dressed. You're driving." I said, "I'm not driving." He goes, "There's no discussion. You're getting up and you're going driving." I'm like,
You didn't want the grip.
I didn't want him to. I didn't want him to beat the shit out of me. Is what I didn't want to have to happen. Even though I knew martial arts and karate, I wasn't going to test that against Grandpa. You think I'm that fucking stupid? That whole day was yes sir, no sir. It was not, hey Grandpa, yes Grandpa. It was yes sir, no sir that day.
How many people do you think our grandfather just beat the shit out of?
I don't know. He was not a very. He wasn't easily intimidated by anybody. So.
Yeah, and walk quietly, carry a big stick. I would love to know the stories of someone who just said the wrong thing to our grandfather, and he just fucking in front of our crowd.
Dude, you don't remember what he did when I was in the 5th grade, do you?
What did he do?
5th grade when we were living in Menor. There was a kid I was in school with. His name was Derek. All right, and Derek would make fun of me, right? And then he would make fun of Grandpa. He made fun of Grandpa.
Did he have a mullet, live in a condo off Center Street?
No, he lived off of Hodgson. But anyway,
he had sleep. I didn't like him. He had a mullet. I remember him.
But anyway, I told Grandpa what Derek had said about him. Grandpa goes, do you know where he lives? I said, yeah. He goes, show me. So, and this is no joke. This is true fucking story. We get to Derek's house. All right. Grandpa pulls in the driveway and knocks on the door. And Derek answers the door. And, and he opens it and he goes, hello. And Grandpa goes, are you Derek? And Derek wouldn't say nothing. Grandpa actually opened the door and grabbed Derek by the fucking arm and says, are you Derek? And Derek wouldn't say a word. And Grandpa's like, if you ever fucking say anything about me again and don't even know me, he's like, I'm going to whoop your damn ass. I was like, oh, shit. Grandpa actually had the cops called on him for that. True story.
Cops were probably like,
true story.
Cops were like, yeah, we're fine.
True story. True fucking story.
That's
Grandpa
awesome.
didn't get in trouble either. I think the cops sided with Grandpa by basically saying, these kids need some discipline here, because Grandpa was yelling at the fucking mother too. He's like, you need to teach your goddamn son some fucking manners, and Grandpa was swearing. I'm in the car and I can hear everything. So Grandpa gets back in the car and he goes, that's how you get it done. And then he left. And then next thing you know, the cops are being called.
I remember Derek had a sleepover. I remember being in the basement with you and Derek, and we were just going to pump up the jam or something like that. We were dancing in MTV. I do remember this. And he was kind of a bully little dick, and I didn't really like him.
Well, let's just say Derek never had a problem with me ever again.
The only reason Derek didn't die right there is because he was a kid. And Grandpa knew he'd go to prison for a while.
Yeah.
And he was probably like, God damn it, I wish it was 1940 when I could murder kids, because he probably did murder kids.
I shit you not, it was a true fucking story. Grandpa, he could have gotten his ass arrested. He could have gotten a lot of trouble.
Goddamn fucking 80s and these civil rights. I wish I could murder kids still.
I mean, Christ, if Grandpa was still alive right now, he would be 98 years old. It was Grandma Beltzer's birthday yesterday.
Dude,
she'd be 103.
They just don't make them like that anymore, man.
No.
They don't. The dude would shovel the driveway, even though it was a snowblower in the garage.
Yeah, that's true too.
Right?
He's old-fashioned. He'd have a dishwasher and he would still hand wash his dishes.
I have a dishwasher. I've never used it, Scott. I'm not fucking kidding. I'm looking at it. I'm in my kitchen right now. I'm looking at my dishwasher. I like the satisfaction of cooking dinner, cleaning it up. I like the process.
I hate cleaning.
I don't know why. I guess that's the grandpa part of me. That's why I have hair and you don't. Oh, there it is. Bazinga! Come on, you gotta give me a sick burn. Bring out the short joke. Come on, that's all you got. Do it. Good.
Nah, but yeah.
I remember Derek. There's two friends of yours I never liked, and Derek, and then I just remember the name, and then Shane, not Chad. God, I can't.
Chad Springer.
He
and I have not spoken a word to each other. It'll be 20 years since March.
The guy fucking sucked, man. I'm sure he was a great ball player to be a teammate with, but I don't like him.
I don't know what goes on in his life. I heard he's a grandfather now. That's about all I know about him.
Good for him. We're talking about 40. A long time ago. I'm sure he's a great guy. People change. But,
I don't know what goes on in his life, so I don't ask about him. I don't think he asks about me either. So it's all good.
He'd pull me around. When you were around, he'd pull me around.
What's that?
You dick. Probably a good football player. He's tough.
He never played football. He played baseball. He was a pitcher, and he can throw the ball. I'm not gonna lie, he can throw the ball.
He was a very good athlete. Just a total dick though.
Like I said, I don't know what goes on in his life. I just hear bits and pieces every now and then, and that's really about it. I know he's still friends with Johnny Jurek, and John's friends with both of us. And John's asked me questions in the past, like, well, if I had a get together and the both of you were here, he goes, "You guys going to start anything?" I said, "Dude," I ain't gonna say
wait, you and
shit.
Chad almost fought? What happened with you guys?
What, with him and I?
Why'd you kick his fucking ass, please?
No, this was 20
Yeah.
years ago, March of 2003. It was a bowling tournament. I'm not gonna get into the specifics. Let's just say,
Oh, come on. Get into it.
no. You already know what happened that one night at my apartment in Richmond Heights. You were holding the fucking baseball bat. Remember?
Shad Springer?
That was Shad, yeah. Remember that night? It was me, you, Kadar, Shad, and
Did I suppress this? Is why I hate the guy so much?
I don't know. All I remember is you holding a
fuck,
bat ready to
dude,
fucking
I
hit him, and I had him in a headlock sitting in my
my
reclining chair.
Yep. Oh my god, it's coming back. Yeah, I do remember.
That was when we were 21.
Shit, Cal.
That was before 2003.
Oh yeah. Can you go over briefly the events of that evening?
No, what happened was we were all drinking, and I remember you
What
were
was
you
said?
were living in the one bedroom
I'm-
at the
I'm
time, but
sorry
you
to
were,
interrupt.
you weren't out with us that night, and we
I'm
were coming
sorry.
back to the apartment. We stopped at a 7-Eleven. I grabbed a sub sandwich. He grabbed a pizza. On our way back, he's like, "Give me a bite of that sub sandwich." I'm like, and I know him, so I'm like, "No." I
Yep,
said,
he's
"We'll
gonna
just wait
take-
till we get to heat up your pizza." So he's all pissed off because I wouldn't give him a bite of my sandwich. So I remember we're sitting there, and I got the oven on for him to have his pizza or whatever, and I'm sitting in my reclining chair, and he goes, "You know what? Fuck this. I'm leaving." So he left. Comes back a couple minutes later, and he goes, "You know what?" He goes, "I got one more thing to do before I leave," and he sucker punched me in the face. That's when I grabbed him in a fucking headlock, and I sat in my chair with him in the headlock while he's still trying to punch me, which wasn't hurting at all. And I'm looking out my third-story window. I was ready to throw him out the window. That's when you went in the room, grabbed your bat, and Sean Cater was sitting there pleading with me to please let him go. So I finally let him go, and he's like, and this is right before I started working at Lincoln, so this was 1998.
This is when you were a fucking bouncer at the strip.
Yeah, I was still bouncing at the strip club. And
Dude, I don't
he's
know
like,
why-
you're a piece of shit. You're a fat fuck. You ain't gonna amount to nothing. I'm like, all right, whatever. I said, get the fuck out of my apartment. And then him and Sean left. That was the end of that night. And then 2 years later, he and I reconnected because a mutual friend of ours, she had told me that his grandmother had passed. So she told me, maybe you might want to make an appearance at the wake. So I did.
Well,
And
it's
after
on
that,
here.
after the
That's-
wake, he and I started talking again. And then here, fast forward to about 2003, the bowling tournament. And I'm not going to get into specifics. That's a whole long story. But anyway, he and I haven't spoken a word to each other in basically 20 years. So
Can I take a guess that he crossed the line again first?
we'll say yes.
Right? Yeah, I mean, you made it.
But like I said, he's lived his life the last 20 years. I've lived my life the last 20 years.
Life goes on. Move on. Don't look back.
All I remember
I
hearing
know,
too, and this is after my firstborn had died when
Hey.
Aiden passed away. Just real quick, I guess all these guys were at I think Chad McCann's house or something. They were at a Christmas party, and he was there,
Can.
and they were all playing poker. And they're like, "Yeah, did you hear about Belcher's son?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I heard." He goes, "That sucks." He goes, "But Belcher's still an asshole." That was his response. I heard. I'm like, you know what? Whatever. That's what I was told. I'm like, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna
That's
bother.
unforgivable. Yeah, that's your honor. It is fucking insulting your honor right there. That's.
So
How do you think Rambo would handle that?
who?
How do you think Harvey Deegan would handle that little insult right there? What's your heard about it?
He'd probably go after him.
Now,
That's just Grandpa though. Grandpa's a different breed.
Different time.
Different
time
breed.
back then. You get away with that shit back then. You can't do it now, but
Tree looks good.
ugh.
A bit of festive spirit.
Grandpa was a different breed. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, the world universe will take care of.
If you piss off Grandpa, then he was pissed at you for the rest of his natural life. Remember his old friend Louie,
Yeah,
the little guy.
yeah, I do.
Yeah, well, Grandpa stopped calling him and hanging out with him because he went to go pick up Louie, and you know how he always kept Kyle with him, little Yorkie. And Louie got in the van and looks at Grandpa and goes, "God damn it, do we have to take this fucking dog everywhere we go?" That's exactly what Louis said. And Grandpa was like, quiet. They went to lunch, didn't say a word to Louis the whole time, dropped Louis back off at home, and never talked to him again.
Hey, have you ever seen our cousin Valerie's eulogy on our grandfather Harvey Deegan's
No, I haven't. I haven't,
obituary?
dude. I haven't talked
It's
to
the
her
most.
in how many
No,
years?
I'm saying if you go online and look at um, what Valerie wrote about Grandpa and his old house in Eastlake,
Uh,
it's beautiful. I'll send it to you.
Shit, I remember the one
It's
time she came home to
it's
visit.
amazing. It's amazing what she remembered of that house in Eastlake. About it, she specifically describes the backyard and the groundhog that he had a relationship with. You remember this? And the birds. Remember that backyard in Eastlake?
Yeah, I remember it was like L-shaped.
Valerie, Valerie describes it to a T. This is like a eulogy from what 10 years ago. It's amazing. And you and I were there a lot. I remember a lot of times in that backyard, but she couldn't have been there that many times. Not.
No, I don't think they were there that
But
often.
she nails it, man. It's a beautiful backyard. It's very enclosed and a lot of wildlife. And he was like one with them. He really was,
No,
wasn't he?
he loved animals.
He was with the squirrels, anything. They'd come up to him.
Do you know that the fucking park
Dude, I remember
rangers,
he,
the park
you
rangers
and I.
threatened to find
I remember
Grandpa
he
one
would
day?
whistle the squirrels, and you and I would be behind him, and he'd get the squirrels to come up to us. I do remember that, dude.
Dude, he got threatened to get
That,
fined
remember
by
the
a
noise?
park ranger at Veterans Park next over to Short Junior High.
Wait,
Grandpa,
no, wait, what?
Grandpa would used to feed the deer because he'd go to Veterans Park. He used to go to 3 different parks every fucking day. He'd go to Veterans Park, he'd go to the one over there off of Reeves Road in Willoughby, and he'd go to Lake Farm Park. Almost every fucking day. So one morning he goes to the fucking Veterans Park to do his morning walk, and he's feeding the deer, right? And a fucking park ranger sees it and basically yells at Grandpa and saying, "If you do that again, if I catch you doing that, I'm gonna fine you, a certain amount of money. And if you do that again after that," he goes, "and then I'm gonna have to arrest you." Grandpa told the fucking park ranger to go fucking mind his own business.
I love it.
I was like, I asked him, I said, "Did you go back the next day and feed the deer?" He goes, "Fuck yeah, I did."
This is going to take 30 seconds. I'm reading Valerie's words
All right.
from 7 years ago on the Monroe Strict Funeral Homes and Cremations. Valerie Gaynor Wilcox, 7 years ago. My fondest memories of Grandpa Deegan were visits to their old house by the river. He was magic with the little critters. After popping fresh popcorn, we'd go out back by the bird feeder, and in a few minutes, he'd have 10 to 20 animals eating out of his hand. In his old age and loneliness, we all know that he had Kyle, and the deer and squirrels at the park and the dog friends at the park. I hope that his friends, pet owners from the park, made it to the service. It's been a year and 8 months since I've been back to the United States and seen Grandpa. For all his quirks later in life, I have a lasting memory of a caring person. Without fail, he was the most loyal visitor to love one's lost brother, daughter, wife. In a world of hurt, he found condolence in nature. I have a feeling it came naturally through his native blood. If I could be at the funeral, I would, and I vow out to respect to Grandpa and overcome my own inhibitions in about centuries and refresh the flowers every time I'm home. That's Valerie, man. Really well. She nailed everything.
Yeah.
Right? Dude, like, he made friends with all those people at the park that we don't
Oh
even
yeah.
know about. Where he take Kyle and Ginger. Ginger was my dog, dude. That was my girl. That was my fucking 10th birthday present, was Ginger as a puppy. And I went to college, and I'd come home, be like, Ginger, and she'd say hi to me, and she'd walk away. Like 2 seconds, I get a little lick, oh, yeah, I'm happy you're home. And she'd go right to Grandpa.
Yep, right to
And
Grandpa.
I'd be like, yo, where are you going? She'd, like, as she's walking, she'd kind of look at me, turn her head, but still walking. You go right in his room and lie down. I'm like, my girl, my baby, you fucking food whore. Like, she just loved him.
Yeah, she went to where who spoiled her the most.
Dude, he had, yeah.
He had that dog wrapped around his finger, basically. Or the dog had it the other way around. I'm sorry.
I have no doubt, my brother, that you've worked your soul and physical body to the bone and that factory and other things. And I've done the same behind a bar. And our grandfather did it in many probably more different ways. And I I I like animals a lot now. Just like Valerie said, like I can walk up to, I don't know. I'd rather have the company of. I treat people well. I like giving gifts. I have a big problem receiving gifts and compliments. Someone tells me good job, I'm like, no, that's terrible. Or someone gives me a gift, I'm like, but secretly I'm like, thank you. You know. But when it comes to animals, does that make any sense?
Nah, it does, because Grandpa was the influence then.
Yeah, yeah. And what she said about without fail was the most loyal visitor to loved ones lost brother. He lost his brother, daughter. He lost our aunt
And his
and
brother
his
Charlie,
wife.
who I got to meet.
I mean, he outlived his own daughter, his wife, and one of his brothers. That's no one should have to do that. No one should have to.
Well, his brother Charlie was older than him,
It's
and I met Charlie. Grandpa didn't even know he was still alive, and somehow got a hold of him. Charlie was in a nurse.
When Aunt Kirsty died, I don't know how he took it. He I don't know if he talked to mom. He probably did. Did he just bottle that all up?
Yeah, he did.
And then right into taking care of grandma? Like, it's gonna be tough, dude.
The only two times I ever saw that man cry was when Aunt Chris passed away and when Grandma passed away.
Yeah.
That was it. The only time I ever seen the man cry.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, me too. But did he
So.
did he take that and just not
Well, when Grandma passed,
lived a fucking alone and just bottle it up?
well, that day that Grandma passed,
That's what they did, though.
he told me what had
That's what
happened
they
that
did.
day, and I think that was the only time he wanted to discuss it. So we never discussed it after that. That was that. I do remember this though. I do remember this
That's for you and
conversation.
him. I'd like to know about it, but that is to you and him.
Well, you have to
I just
understand
wanted to
too.
get to know- I wanted to
Grandpa and
know
I
more
used to.
about it.
I used to talk to him a lot. You know that already.
I was too
And
young.
I just remember, and this was when he was living in the in-law suite, with Larry, Stacy, and all that. And I remember coming over there and we're talking about like girls and relationships. And he looks at me and goes, "You do know?" And he goes, "You do know that your grandma wasn't the only girl I was with, right?" I said, "Grandpa, you fucking stud." He's just laughing his ass off. And he wouldn't go into full detail, but he said he had a few, let's say, experiences with women before him and Grandma got married.
Dude, the guy's been to how many fucking different countries and continents?
That I don't know. I thought he was only in Guam.
Korea.
I don't remember
Probably,
Korea. I just remember Guam.
Okay, Guam.
He loaded bombs on the airplanes.
But they land somewhere else and then go to somewhere else. Probably most likely Germany, like bases where you land and then a strategic thing. It had to have been.
Well,
But still,
no,
Guam,
with Germany and all that, that was
Guam,
Grandpa
I remember the
Belzer.
goddamn-
That was Grandpa
Guam is a
Belzer.
whole different. Guam's a different universe to me, you know.
Yeah, well, if you're talking about Germany and shit, that was Uncle.
No,
that was
I'm
Grandpa
not.
Belzer.
I'm
though.
not. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about Harry Deegan.
Right. Well, I'm just saying you're talking about other countries.
I-
that was the other grandfather because he was a navigator on a B-17 bomber.
I know exactly about him. We're going sidetrack. I'm talking about Harry Deegan.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember seeing the pictures, the photo albums, or whatever. Grandpa took when they were stationed in Hawaii for a few days before he got to Guam.
What did it look like?
They're all black and white pictures,
Sure.
obviously, and it's funny because you see all these Native Hawaiians, the women are topless and everything else. I'm like, Grandpa, and Grandma's like,
What?
and Grandma goes, "You can't show him that," and he goes, "Why not?" He goes,
Was
"It's
that a vacation?
no. This wasn't vacation. This is when he was going to war. They would go.
There was titties.
Yes,
No.
yes. I'm not
That's
fucking
fucking
lying.
smart.
Why would I fucking lie about it?
Him? On photo?
Yeah, he's got a photo album of all that crap. Grandma knew about it.
That's like illegal back then.
Back in the 40s. You
Where-
think they gave a shit?
Yeah. Catholics? Fuck yeah.
He was just taking pictures, not like he hooked up with any of them.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, because when they were, when they left the mainland, they went to Hawaii to
It was
refuel
based
everything
on.
else, and then
Yep, Pearl
he
Harbor.
went to Guam or whatever it was. So
Jesus.
I remember this too. Remember when the movie Pearl Harbor came out with Ben Affleck
Yeah.
and all them. Well, I told Grandpa that I had the tape, the VHS tape of the movie. I asked him if he wanted to see it and watch it with him. He was like, no, no, no. It's like instant PTSD for him or something. He was like, no, I do not want to watch that. I was like, you sure? I don't want to watch it. He was getting pissed. I was like, okay, I'll drop the subject.
Yeah, he's seen some shit.
So he didn't really talk anything about what
But
happened
he's
in the war.
probably.
So
There's difference between like beating up a bully who deserves it and killing someone from 100 feet away or multiple people from 100 feet away,
yeah,
where you don't really know why you're killing them. You know, the one thing he told me about. I asked him about the war once. I must have been in high school. He was in a Euclid house with grandma. When grandma was in a wheelchair, and he told me he didn't react like you did. He was calm. He said, "All your about." I said, "What did you do?" He was saying, "Korea, Korean War." Because I was with World War II. He said, "No, I was with snipers." And where your sniper? He goes, "No, I loaded them probably with ammo." I said, "What was it like?" Because I remember it was very hot at night. We had to work. There was bugs everywhere. Mosquito nets, so to sleep at night, that would keep the bugs away. And then I said, "You ever like get shot at?" And he said, "No, but we could hear the sniper fire in the distance," which is, I mean, terrifying. That's what he told me he did. So these could all be true stories. Maybe for a couple of weeks or 1 month, he was the guy who he said he was moving missiles on trucks, like huge missiles, huge trucks, and he was escorting them down probably the 34 parallel. I would
he
imagine.
never told me he was in Korea. It was just World War II that he was in. I have, believe it or not, he gave me
I'm,
his military uniforms and his medals. I have those in my garage.
I could be totally wrong. I'm not gonna lie to you, but what he told me about hearing sniper fire in the distance and the bug nets and him guarding trucks with missiles on it, I'm 90% sure of that memory.
Well, I know that he, like I
But
said, he told me
if
he
you
used to
do,
load the
I guess
bombs
we
on the
can do
B
the math on the
29s.
year. Like if you have the medals and what years he was in service, the Korean Wars were what early 50s,
Yeah, it was in
and
the 50s.
World War II was. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the Korean War.
Yeah, he entered service, I believe,
I,
when he was 17. Before he was shipped out,
I,
he had married Grandma when he was
Scott,
18.
I don't know the band. I just wish I did. I'm trying to find. I want to know more about him. It's fascinating to me. I wish I knew more about him.
Shit.
Did he ever tell you about it? Did he ever tell you about his grandpa? Not his dad. I don't know anything about his dad or his family, but once
Yeah.
he told me about his grandpa. There is a story.
He told me he was born in his kitchen on his kitchen table by a midwife.
In the oven.
Nah, I don't think it was in the oven. He was just
In the oven.
he's
Keep him warm. They put the oven.
he because can't remember what we were talking
I,
about how with births and stuff. Like, he's like, yeah, he goes, well, when I was born, he goes, I was born on the kitchen table by it wasn't a nurse or a doctor, it was a midwife who delivered me. I was like, what? Because I remember going to the cemetery, with where great grandma's at.
I, I think Grandpa told us. I'm sure he loved us both. We were his grandchildren, but you got some stories and I got some stories. Whatever, it's probably whatever he decided to tell us is what we got. So here's one for you. I don't think he's lying to us. This is probably all true. This is what he told me about though. He only met his grandfather once, by the way. So what we know about him is probably what he knew about his grandfather. Think about his generation. There's even older,
Yeah.
like beating people beating your wife and kids is normal. So he said, oh, it's just, so a little bit of his dad is there. So he told me, my dad took me, oh my God. I want to say they were either in New York City or Boston. They were on a harbor. They were on a fishing type thing. His dad was a fisherman. Does that make it? That's what he told me. And either Boston or New York. Anywho, his dad said it was an asshole. Drove him to this restaurant, a bar that his dad was always at. And he didn't know that. And then Grandpa showed up. Said, what do you want to eat, kid? This is your ride, kid. He said, nice to meet you. What do you want? And he said, burger. They had burgers, and that was it. That was it. I swear to God, dude. That was the fucking story. One time I was like, this is your kid. This is your granddad. Hi. What do you want to eat? Burger. They ate in silence. The guy left. They went off on a boat. We shared blood with that guy, probably.
Yes, I remember meeting
We're hard work, dude. We're really hard workers, man. It makes sense.
I just remember when
I take a lot of shit and I keep going, man. But I have money problems.
I remember when, like I told you earlier, when
every fucking penny of it, though.
When we met as
You ever look at your paycheck and go, that's pretty good. But God damn it, I heard every goddamn penny of that, man. Does that feeling resonate with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. We do okay, we do good, but you're like, fuck, my fucking back hurts. You know? Yeah, that kind of shit. Makes sense. Yeah, eerie. God, I remember going to the YMCA, the West End YMCA. We drive by who was his brother Ralph, and there'd be a black Mustang parked way down where Saints Pine goes. He's an alcoholic. He's a drunk. He had 2 heart attacks. Remember that?
I don't remember that.
Remember going from Palmerston to the Western YMCA?
Do you know why Grandpa took us to McDonald's and Burger King all the time?
Yeah.
Do you know the main reason why he did it?
I'm gonna go with Mom was at work.
Nope. He did it so that, remember how they had the playground area? And we used to fucking go up and down the slides and run around, chase each other, all that bullshit when we were little kids. This is when we used to live in Willowick and Bay Ridge condominiums.
And I would eat the skin off the chicken nuggets, but not the actual chicken.
Yeah, but do you know the main reason why he took us there? And he told me this. It was so that way we can burn off all of our energy before Mom got home from work.
Oh, yeah.
And so that way we would go to sleep.
It's fucking standard, dude. Why do you think
that was the main reason why he took us there?
Why do you think
it wasn't to get a snack. It wasn't to feed
daycare,
us.
Bro.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not genius. It was free daycare because he was a good guy. It was either that or Mom paid someone $20 an hour to do it.
Yeah, well, if you remember, we didn't like Mom's babysitters.
Thank you.
Yeah, we did not like Mom's babysitters, especially the one that would have parties while Mom was out. And because the fucking the babysitter's boyfriend would try to lock us in the bedroom, and then we would find a way to get out.
I don't remember too many babysitters. I remember.
Oh, I do.
I don't remember. I was a little. I vaguely remember babysitters. No,
I remember them still.
I remember the douchebag in Perry.
Oh, John.
Yeah, in Perry. Yeah, I remember. I was in Perry. I remember like first grade in Perry.
Yeah, we weren't there very long.
No, then Willowick for a little bit.
Wycliffe.
Some Black Road.
It was Wycliffe.
Yeah, my first.
And then we went to Menor. Dude, you and I went to 3 different fucking elementary schools in a matter of 3 months.
Yeah.
3 months.
Yeah.
Perry, then Wycliffe, and then Menor.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I tell you about my first experience with racism. They call me a honky.
Dude, I remember. No, you have to remember this. You have to remember this, though.
Honky. I'm like, what?
Listen, you have to remember this when we lived in Perry. Do you remember getting in a fight with the 2 fucking...
That fucking clothesline, that fucking little nigger.
Dude, do you remember the 2 kids at the end of the street in Perry that we both got in a fight with?
Oh, I sure do.
The reason why you and I got in a fight with these kids is because they were bragging about how their cat had kittens and they threw the kittens in the freezer. And you and I were both cat lovers, and we got pissed.
Don't bring this up.
No, just listen. And I remember the one that during the day, me and a couple other kids were playing, croquet. Okay, so
It's the first time
the one kid,
MTV had just aired too.
the one kid came over, and
I
he's all smiles and this and that. And I said, "Hey, I heard you put your kittens in the freezer." He goes, "Yeah," and I took the croquet stick and I beat him over the head with it. Then a couple hours later, you go down the street and challenge his little brother, who was the same age as you. He took a he took a pop can.
I went into the house.
He took a pop can and fucking folded it and hit you over the head with the point of the can, and it didn't even leave a mark. And you kicked the shit out of him.
Didn't leave a fucking mark.
No.
I went into the house before that, and I started playing this fucking video game, and the mom came up.
But I remember you whooped his ass.
Mom was, well, that later that night, mom was on the booze, and I got beef for that one, man.
Well, that's in the past now, so.
It's in the past. I remember that motherfucker coming, grabbing you and me between two cars in the driveway and saying, "You know why? Your grandfather, he said grandfather's trying to tear your mom and I apart. He doesn't like us." And blah, blah, blah. It's all him. Remember him telling us that? Trying to, like, divide grandpa and my mom from... Do you remember that speech?
Yeah, and here's the other thing. Guess what we did? We told Grandpa.
Window on a rainy night while he hit our mother in the face. We're in the car, looking through the car while I was running. She was in there. She came out. I was in the back seat. We just drove back on the fucking Route 2 to wherever we went.
All I remember is that we would tell Grandpa what had happened. All right, because we were both scared to say anything, but we had to say something because they knew something was going on. We said that, and then
Randall Park Mall, that fucking song.
Grandma, and our father teamed up together and got a lawyer to get Mom away from John. The three of them got because Grandpa gave Mom an ultimatum: either you stay with the boyfriend, lose your kids, or keep your kids and lose the boyfriend.
That guy fucking sucked.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. I remember I was banging this girl in Perry after I graduated, met her before I went to Kent. I was just kind of in the band or whatever, and I was banging that. She was so hot. Remember, she was taller than me. I went to her prom after I was a 17-year-old. Anyway, I'd be driving to Perry to go fuck this girl, and I see those smoke decks. But somewhere on the way between Menor to Perry, I'd have this memory of guy. It was really bad. And I was trying to find a street because Perry is I don't know what Perry is like now, but even in fact 99, it wasn't that developed. So I just kind of look for the road in that house.
I know where it's at. I've delivered fucking DoorDash there.
Okay, fine, cool. I'm talking about me 20 years ago. I remember playing Ghost in the Graveyard. After when that kid took a pop can to my face and we were playing, we're still kids, so we're still playing together. Do you remember this? We were playing Ghost in the Graveyard, which is basically tag, but at night, right?
This I don't remember.
We got another fight. All of us. And I think I started it. It was the kid was trying to hide. I just started found him in a bush and started hitting him or something like that. I was reading Stephen King's It. I remember the guy didn't have any fucking furniture in that shitty little ranch house. It was a white house, no furniture. 4 rooms with no furniture in it. Right? Weren't we sleeping on the floor?
Yes, we did sleep on the floor. And what pissed me off is he got his daughter's fucking water beds, and we still had to sleep on the floor. That whole summer we lived there, and I was, neither one of us were happy. He was an alcoholic.
He was there, and he got pounded of booze. Yeah.
Yep.
Mom beat the shit out of me in that place one time. She was hammered.
Dude, he hit you. She would hit me if I remember correctly.
Well, immediately, he never hit me, but I knew he hit you, and I didn't like that. It was turmoil. It was very turmoil for a minute there, but it was 30 seconds later. She embraced me and cried, saying, "I'm so sorry."
Oh, I remember those nights.
The next day we were fucking out. It was the end of it. It was that moment once you beat the shit out of me, um, seriously, no, there's something's gotta stop. I think it was that night that that we left and we just got out.
Well, like I said,
I think it was the Ghost of Graveyard thing. It
well,
was
like
the
I
pop
told
can.
you,
This probably all happened in a matter of days. It was the fight, the pop can, us getting in a fight, and then that night, and then the guy, whatever, Paul, pulling us in, he was trying to separate us. It was probably all within 4 days,
well,
maybe less.
I told you before,
You know what I mean?
Grandma,
It
Grandpa,
wasn't
and
very
Dad
long,
teamed
dude.
up and got a lawyer and gave Mom an ultimatum. And that's
But
Grandpa told me that story. He goes, "Yeah, we gave your mother an ultimatum. Either lose
it
your
was
kids
so
and keep the
tough.
boyfriend, or other way around. Which one? Which one is it?"
I remember though, like every day at lunch, that like 9 a.m. Grandpa would come pick us up. We go to Randall Park Mall. Think about from Perry. Think about the drive. You don't realize it then, but now Perry
Yeah.
to the west side of Cleveland. He'd hook us up with $5 in quarters. That was the best arcade in town, dude.
Yeah, they had two arcades.
Randall
We just
Park
went to the
Mall.
bigger one. That's
Randall
all.
Park Mall was the hottest mall in the Cleveland area. It's we know what it is now, but man, that arcade
It
was two
no longer
levels.
exists.
It was. I know, but remember back then how jumping it was?
Yep.
Me as a fucking 4-year-old, that was like, I loved it. I couldn't wait, dude. Just hold my hand, can I get some quarters?
How
And I
many
come up
times did we
you
go
and
to
you
Chuck E. Cheese?
I come up to you.
Remember those
and
days?
I'm up to your waist and you're playing a game. You go, you winning? I'm out of quarters. Let me get a quarter. You just hit me with your hip. Like, get the fuck out of the way. I need a quarter. I'm out.
Speaking of video game arcades, the one at the Great Lakes
Okay,
Mall, I remember you
yo.
were playing that one fucking game, and this kid goes, "Oh, I got next."
Stop. Go back. Close your eyes. Think about Randall Park Mall. Remember, it had the shooting range on the left? Remember?
Yeah.
It had the shooting range with the little animals, that animatronic animals on their heads would pop up and down like gophers. That arcade was the shit, dude.
I remember.
It had the shooting range with the air pop. Shooting range, you put a quarter and pick up the rifle, and you shoot like a little hedgehog. And then as you walk into the arcade, there was just arcade games, cabinets everywhere.
Dude,
That thing was so awesome.
I remember this also. We're at the Great Lakes Mall arcade, and you're playing some fucking like Street Fighter game or whatever the fuck it was, and you kept on beating everybody. You were beating everybody the whole time, right? And this one guy gets pissed off because you keep kicking his ass. And I'm standing right behind the both of you, and he looks at you and he goes, if you beat me, I'm gonna kick your ass. And I tapped him on the shoulder.
Yeah.
I said, I don't think so. If he goes, who the fuck are you? I said, I'm his brother. Touch him and find out how fast you get your ass beat. Remember how quiet he was? You remember how
Put your
quiet he
quarters in,
was?
kid, let's go.
And then, yeah, he had his quarters, and he didn't say a fucking word. You kicked his ass, and he left. That part was fucking hilarious. You were on that, dude. You were playing for 3.5 hours and didn't get beat. So this guy was getting pissed because he thought he was the best player in the arcade, and then
With that said, don't you forget. I know you've gotten into gaming recently. What do you get about?
Dude, I've been playing for like the last 9 fucking years. I'm good.
I've been a hardcore gamer since that age, man.
But no, I remember that day. I was laughing my ass off because the guy wanted to try and start a fight with you, and I'm standing right behind the both of you, and he's threatening you the whole time. I just tapped him on the shoulder, said, "You ain't gonna kick his ass." He's like, "Who the fuck are you?" I said, "I'm his brother," and he didn't say a word after that. He didn't say one fucking word. He quickly got off the game and left. That shit was funny.
Samurai Showdown 2, Neo Geo. That was the game. It was to the left of Mortal Kombat. Street Fighter was on the right.
But
God damn, there was the guy who worked there attending and be like, you had to get quarters from the guy, the creepy old guy with the ball hair. He was nice, but he had the little like fucking waiter's apron around his waist. You'd be like, can I get 5 quarters? You give him the $1, and he'd go in his pocket. He'd give you Remember that old guy? He had a big keychain with like 9,000 keys on it. The old guy at the arcade.
faintly coming to memory, but I don't really remember.
Oh shit! Remember the old dude? Remember that guy who walked around Great Lakes Mall and pick up pennies everywhere? And you literally throw down a penny in front of him.
No,
Like,
I don't
if you-
remember
you-
that. Don't remember that.
It's been a fun thing. I know. So Yeah, this dude walk around and call pennies all the time. Me to Franco, Gooding, Kish, and we we'd see him like 50 feet away. We'd throw a penny. He wouldn't see us like throw it, but we just knew he would come across the path. No doubt, like pick it up. After a month of this, we were like, let's follow him outside. Motherfucker gets into a Cadillac. I shit you. This dude's walking around the mall every day picking up pennies, and he drives a caddy.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was kind of me and my friends thing. Yeah. Not your group of. It was not like a you and Tim Burns Rossi thing. It was more me and getting kissed thing. Anywho.
Trying to think.
But,
Trying to think of the other places that Grandpa used to take us often. Euclid Square Mall, which is now Amazon. We used to go there.
Yep.
And,
Euclid Square Mall is at Amazon fucking distribution center. Are you serious?
and there was the
Wow.
yeah, it's now
What-
Amazon
What about
distribution.
Richmond? What's Richmond?
I don't know about Richmond. I don't
Oh,
know
what
if that's-
about Great Lakes? Is
Yeah,
Great Lakes?
Great Lakes is still there, but there's a couple of the main
God,
stores that are
is there
gone.
anything-
Sears is gone.
Is Great Lakes still there, or is it like? Is it just sad?
Well, you remember that place Round One where you and Logan went to the arcade? That's still there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Dick's Sporting Goods is there now. J.C. Penney's is still there.
Macy's.
Macy's or I don't know if it's Macy's or Dillard's is no longer there. One of them are gone.
Is there a major department store there?
Yeah, Penny's.
It's not a major department store.
That's the major,
Like
the
the
biggest one
bi-
they got, really.
You know how it has like it's like it looks like a plus sign. So and on the you would have Macy's, Nordstrom's, J.C. Penney, Kaufman's, Dillard's.
No,
Are they
there's
still
no. Kaufman's has been gone. I think Dillard's is gone. I think Macy's is there, if I'm not mistaken.
there? Jesus.
Sears left years
It's the
ago.
Is the food court full of people paying rent?
No,
Isn't it?
food court is still there, but Chick-fil-A
That's good.
is not there no more. They closed down in the mall this past year.
Ah, what about who's the last in the food court that's OG? That's still there.
The Italian
Please
place.
tell me the Sabaros.
Yeah.
All right, there's gonna be one more. What the fucking cookie store?
Cookie store.
The cookie store, right at the edge. You
No,
have the,
I don't think that's there anymore.
Orange Julius,
They
Dairy
have.
Queen.
I want to say it's Orange Julius, but I'm
Orange
not
Julius, but
positive. I haven't been in there in
Across
months.
from Orange Julius, there was the cookie store.
Right.
No,
I don't think it's there
what
anymore.
about the Chinese restaurant right when you walk in? They're always there. They give you a sample. Remember that you went.
Oh, when you walk in to your left, the Chinese.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
still there. It's Japanese, really. Yeah.
Arthur's Treachers, right there.
No, Arthur's Treachers is not there. Long John Silver's is still in Menor, though. On the corner of Menor Avenue and 306.
Oh, dude, they're here too. We don't understand. Who the fuck's eating there?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I'm
they
trying to
say
say.
that.
It's a Pentagon. It's always
all right,
empty.
okay. To the left of Arthur's Treachers will be Taco Bell. Still there.
No, Taco Bell's gone. The hot dog place is gone.
All right. Is anyone there?
I think the pretzel place over there by American Commodore Tuxedo, I think that's still there.
Well, it's 80 M's was right across the arcade. Or 880s.
No,
All
I
right,
think that's
fuck that.
gone.
Okay, go back to front doors when you walk in. On the left is Chinese place. Okay, right side, Burger King. I
Oh,
used to
been
work
gone.
there.
Been
Still
gone.
there?
That's been gone.
Anything? I worked there.
No, you remember that sandwich
No, wait,
shop
is it-
that used to
yo,
be called
sorry, is it?
Steak Escape or something? It's changed names so many
Big-
times, but it's
Big,
still
great steak escape. Homemade fries, bro.
yeah. They
Oh, that's right.
they
give
still
a
make
cup.
the same food. It's just a different name.
So good.
It's a different name, but just same food.
All right. Well, who's next? Who's next to them? Or Burger King was?
That I don't know. I have to go in there and see. It's been so long since I've been in there.
That was my first job, man.
I'm trying to think.
First one. I went out to work at that mall for 4 other jobs.
Now you might remember this when you were a kid. Do you remember Newberry's?
Wicks and sticks.
Do you remember Newberry's, the
With
pet store with the monkey?
With the monkey.
Yeah.
With the skunks and little baby skunks.
That's no longer there. That's a Planet Fitness now.
I know. Oh, you know what it was before that? Remember, dude, York Steakhouse?
Why does that sound familiar?
York Steakhouse, bro. Great Lakes Mall. Fancy steakhouse in the Great Lakes Mall. It had 2 levels. You don't remember going up there and taking shit in the second level?
No. No, I don't remember that.
I don't know why you suppressed this. York Steakhouse.
Don't remember it. I know they had the
I'm
something
gonna
cafe or whatever.
I remember, and I remember being like, I had to take a shit, and it was a steakhouse. I want to say on the east end of the mall, where you would be by the jewelry store.
There's a
Walden's Books.
Oh wait, that's a pizza joint now. Tony Sacco's.
That end of the Tony Sacco's was probably from York. Dude, in the 80s, early 80s, late 70s, York Steakhouse was like you're going to take a girl on a date, and she's going to put out, you go to York Steakhouse.
I went to the steakhouse that's across from it's now Smoky Bones, but it used to be across from Red Lobster, Mountain something.
Mountain Jacks.
Yes, Mountain Jacks. Yes. Yeah.
In the hotel.
Yeah, it's now Smoky Bones.
Speaking of hotel, when we came of age, we ran a room with a red roof in, and we get fucked up. Now it's all crackheads.
Yeah, the only Red Roof Inn now is right on 90 and 91. No, 90 and 306.
Remember when the little strip motels in Mentor were like a place to go party, and now it's probably all opiate addicts?
They're extended stays.
Extended stays, thank you. It's not a hotel where you have an entrance and a front desk person to check you in. It's just the door.
That one on 306.
The door goes to the parking lot. That's the difference.
Well, do you remember that restaurant you used to work at called Alexis?
It was called Alexis.
Yeah, it was, or something like that. It was right there on 306 across from Bob Evans. It used to be called Alexis. It was like a restaurant, diner, whatever the fuck it was.
What else is near there?
Well, it became a Hooters, and
Roadhouse?
now it's something else. I think it's called the Happy Moose or something.
No, I worked at TGI Fridays. With you, by the way. You sprayed me with your fucking dishwasher hose, you dick.
Dude, that was 1996 and 97. That's going back a long fucking way.
Tim Pollock got me the job there, and I got the fucking spot in the band. And you were the dishwasher.
Right.
There was a super hot server, and there was a gay guy server, and the mozzarella sticks were awesome. And I had to buy 13 pins. We worked together.
I'm trying to think of the other.
I'd worked at Tony Robles before that.
I remember you working there, and it's now a Melt's Bar and Grill.
I had like 20 jobs between 14 and 15. I didn't give a fuck, dude.
What other place? Oh, Ground Round.
I was a kid.
That's now a Firestone fucking
Ponderosa.
There is no more Ponderosa.
Not true. There's
not in
Canada.
Ohio.
One in Canada, one in Pennsylvania. Dan Blocker, old hoss from Bonanza.
But that Ponderosa, that's now the
Perkins. Are you thinking of Perkins?
No, there's only one Perkins in Lake County, and that's in Paynesville.
No, I didn't work there. Is that what you're thinking about that?
But if you're thinking about the one Perkins that was on 615 on the corner and Tyler, it's now
go to the football.
It's now a used car lot.
Football played. We go to the football game and you walk to Perkins and you try to get some pussy.
Dude, I used to go to Pizza Hut.
Hormones are raging.
I would go to Pizza Hut. Fuck Perkins.
Play some fucking Pac-Man.
And that Pizza Hut is now like a men or family restaurant, whatever the hell it's called.
The Pizza
used to be
Pizza
open
Hut used to serve you. They'd serve. It was Pizza Hut used to be a dine-in restaurant.
Yep.
And he would serve you the pizza in the cast iron pan.
Yep. You know they have one in Lake County. It's in Willoughby.
Pictures of ice cold Coca-Cola and there'd be the two-player Pac-Man table game.
Yeah,
You
that
know what I'm saying?
the only
Pac-Man, where you sit down.
yes, I
And you
remember
play together
the only dine-in Pizza Hut still around in Lake County is the one in Willoughby on Route 20 and 91.
Yeah.
All the other ones are just you come in, get your pizza, go. That's it. But there is an Italian place that I know you'll remember. Pizzazz.
Oh,
Grandpa and Grandma used to
that's the
take us
place where
there.
yeah, you sit like a half cut out barrel of wine.
No, 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 not that one. That's Spaghetti Company or Spaghetti Factory, which I believe is still around. This is the place where you walk
Right,
in, you had to
all
walk
pepperoni on the
upstairs.
salad.
Yes, pepperoni
Yeah,
on the salad. Yep, yep,
I all pepperoni and shit on the salad.
yep.
Yeah, you get pissed.
I used to give you all my cherry
Wait,
tomatoes because I
wait.
wouldn't eat them.
That's what it was. Yeah, yeah.
The cherry tomatoes because
So-
I never wanted them and I didn't like them. So I would just give you my cherry tomatoes and you were happy.
I remember when I left them. Oh my god, remember me, you, Grandma and Grandpa. Mom was there, probably on a date with some Larry or something. And he fucking, Grandpa, let up, just rip him. Just ripped it, right? I'm behind him. And I think I'm holding Grandma's hand. And we all laughed. And he laughed. But Grandma, slapped you and I for laughing. And then later that night, she farted. I remember this.
No, I remember on the weekends they would take us to it was always a pasta dinner
The
night
farts.
and it was a pizza night. Didn't know
Yes.
which one it was. But anytime we
Oh,
went to
the
a
farting-
anytime that we went to an Italian place, Grandpa had the worst fucking gas, and Grandma used to get so
Yes.
fucking pissed off.
Yes, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
we
but
would laugh about it, but
yeah.
she hated that we liked it.
Yeah.
Because
Dude.
Catholic lady.
Grandpa could clear out a fucking
Probably-
room after eating Italian food. I'm sorry.
But then I remember we get in trouble for laughing. It's kind of like I think he. Dude, I reflect on it now. He probably did it just to gaslight. He'd be like, knowing we would get in trouble, so she'd get mad at us. He probably enjoyed it. But she would then just fucking drop heat. Later, we'd be watching TV. Elf, I remember watching Elf at that fucking East Lake house. And Grandma would be like,
Golden
we
Girls
couldn't
is what
laugh.
we used to watch most of the time, though.
Golden Girl.
Golden Girls and Cash Explosion.
But no, you're missing a point. She would then go ahead and be like double standard and just start tearing at us.
Do you remember the time that Grandma cooked us dinner or lunch the one time? It was the only time she ever cooked. I mean, you and I wouldn't touch it. She made liver and onions. You and I sat at the table, not for like hours, and she's like, "You're not getting up until you eat that," and we're like, "We're not eating this." And then Grandpa came home and she goes,
Yo, man,
she
I
goes,
actually like liver and onions.
"Well, when we were kids, we didn't.
Because I like it.
Maybe now, but not when we were kids because
You
they look
just laugh, bro.
disgusting." And then I remember we were just sitting there because it smelled so bad, it looked bad, and she's like, pissed off because we're not touching it. She goes, "When your grandfather gets home, he's gonna deal with you boys, or whatever." And then we're sitting there and we're not saying a word, and Grandpa's like, "What are you guys doing?" And she goes, "I cooked them that 3 hours ago, and they won't touch it." And Grandpa goes, "What the hell are you feeding them that crap for?" And then he calls. Then he orders Little Caesar's pizza.
I remember popcorn. Grandpa's popcorn game was on point, man.
How about the sundaes that we used to eat in the banana sundae dish?
Banana split, yeah. All these things we're talking about now, like they hit.
With the Hershey syrup in a can. He would
Those
never
things
buy
are
it in a
like-
bottle.
To,
Always a
like, to
can.
my day, no more what restaurant on that one is fancy or crash. Like these are my go-tos. Yeah.
You do realize
Yeah.
I can't find
Dude, I
fucking
do
Country
Jiffy
Time
Pop at
lemonade.
home, man.
I can't find Country Time lemonade in a can anywhere.
Yeah,
I've looked.
yeah, dude, it's online, and it's overpriced.
And the only thing I could do if they let me, I would have to,
man.
Chirovac some of those Middlefield beef sticks and probably send them to you one of these
Yeah.
days.
I know, special occasion. That Country Time lemonade, though, it's the powder form, and I can't do it, dude.
Or you
I
get
want
in a
that
2-liter.
can. I want that can, man. No, I don't want that.
I
I
know.
want the can, just like you did.
Yep, I want the can.
I am 100% with you on that, my brother. It's got to be the. I see the label. I see the 2 liter. I see the powder. I see the label, and I just look at it. And when I see those, I'm like, oh, I'm in the right aisle, and I start looking for the cans. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Do you do the same thing? Yeah, it's never coming. But I found it online. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's there. A big deal. If I were to do the cans and the beef sticks, then we're just gonna have to get some bikes and go to that park and ride around, dude.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do it all one thing on a fucking like early mid-June day, you know. That's it, right around Square's Castle, and then I'll fall off my bike, and I'll knock Grandpa off. I'll knock you off. You can pretend you're Grandpa. I'll fucking sideswipe you, and yeah, we'll be like, yay, memories. Hopefully you'll live.
What the fuck is this?
Yo, dude, I gotta go. I really gotta go. I've been
Alright.
working like 4 hours. All I gotta do is go in and close. We're shut. We're 24-hour business, but it's Christmas and our owner's cool, so I gotta go in. It's gonna be so. You wanna know what I gotta do in 4 hours? I'm just gonna stay up and drink more. I gotta go in and kick every customer. The best part of my year is, like I said, we're closed. We're shutting down, so we can be with our families and loved ones for Christmas Eve. It's only Christmas Eve, by the way. So I'm me as the boss with my owner Joey. I'm gonna go in, and everybody who's in there or anybody who tries to walk in, hi, table for two? No. I'm sorry. Can I get it? No. Fuck off. But we did. Dude, I supposed to chicken wings. Get the fuck out of here. That's all I gotta do tomorrow, and I'm gonna enjoy every fucking second of it. You have no idea.
You know what? Real quick,
I'm
just
just
real
gonna
quick.
Uber
I just Googled
Oh.
I Googled on here for Country Time Lemonade. Apparently, you can get it in cans, but you got to order it.
I told you it's all online. I just said that.
I didn't even know that.
It's
Oh,
not in the stores.
fuck
It's
it.
all online. It's overpriced.
Oh yeah, it's definitely overpriced.
Yeah.
This one here is
$6
$6 for a 12-pack, though.
Thank you.
That's
It's overpriced.
Walmart.
I said if we're gonna do it, the cans, we're gonna do the cans of beef sticks. We're gonna get mountain bikes. We're gonna meet that fucking Strawberry Field Park or whatever it was.
Strawberry
Strawberry
Falls.
Fields?
Strawberry Falls.
Strawberry Falls, and we're gonna fucking go around. I'm gonna sideswipe the shit out of you because we're gonna pretend you're grandpa. I'm gonna knock you off the bike. Hopefully you survive. And we'll
You
be
know
like,
what
"Hey,
happens if
remember-"
one guy falls, the other one's gonna fall at some point because that seems like
Oh,
every
you
every
guys,
fucking time. It seemed. You remember,
what?
Grandpa
You know,
fucking
it
fell
is-
once, you fell once, and I fell
just-
once all on the same day.
Fucking tell you, I just said it was me who knocked him over. I didn't mean to on purpose. That motherfucker hit the ground as like a 70-year-old. Got a bleeding. It's like, I'm good. And I was like 7, so of course I'm good.
Dude, that
I'm-
reminds me of the
I'm-
sled
I'm
riding
telling you.
incident. Remember,
Yeah.
he
Well,
came.
no, you and I, we're gonna do this at 50. I'm gonna hit you.
Dude, you were there
You
when.
don't go down?
You remember the hill across from Squire's Castle sled riding, and he went down the fucking hill and wiped out bad because he named his fucking sled the Flash.
We made the hill. He made the Flash. He made it the Flash, dude. Oh god, he did name it the Flash.
Yeah, and he fucking wiped out hardcore. I mean, hardcore, and got up like brushed off like nothing
He
happened.
hit that bump. He hit that bump face first. When he landed, he was face backwards, dude.
And he got up and
He had that navy blue coat, the navy blue hat. Remember?
yeah.
Yeah. When he landed, that hat was off. He got up. Remember his laugh? Remember his laugh?
Yeah. Hee hee.
He got up. You okay, Grandpa? You're bleeding from the ears.
Yeah.
I should be. It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah. Crazy old man.
Holy shit, dude. I had to go.
All right.
Yeah, I'll try to remind myself to record myself throwing people out tomorrow. You're gonna love it.
Cool.
Great.
I gotta see this shit.
Can we get a Philly cheesesteak? It's Christmas Eve. You fucking loser. Call your mother. Get out of here. That's what I say to people.
God.
As I'm just fucking pounding about all use. Now, Merry Christmas, man. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
And,
You gonna
I'll
call
hit
Bill?
up.
You want me
I'll
to
hit
have
up.
Bill call you?
You know, let me finish my sentence.
Biden
Just
and
take
his
the word.
term pulled
Oh, what is this?
Nothing. I was just turning my phone on, and that shit happened. I had the volume on.
Oh, worry about you. Don't get too old to fall into that whole politics thing. There's nothing we can do about it.
No,
okay?
it was Facebook.
Anyway,
And I was scrolling.
I'm gonna. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna hit out Uncle Bill, and when I do, I'll let you know.
All right.
Yeah, I always like Uncle Bill. I'll hook up with him. When we do, I'll send you pictures.
All right.
All right, man. Have a Merry Christmas.
Yep. You too. Have a good day.
Love you, brother.
Yeah.
Later,
Love you
man.
too. Later. That, everybody, is my real brother who lives in Vegas. So that being said, I'm going to sign off here. I'm going to get myself ready to go out and do some DoorDash driving. Sorry that the content may not have been the greatest, but you know what? When you're brothers and you haven't talked to in a while, there's a lot of catching up and there's a lot of stories to be told. So that being said, if you got family you haven't talked to in a while, give them a call. But anyway, I am out. Y'all have a great Christmas Eve. And if I'm not on again tonight, definitely have a great Christmas tomorrow. See you later. Bye-bye.